Ilya,
Hey, hey, what's going on?
I'm all good. And yourself?
I'm fine.
How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
Yep.
man. We were in that panel after you left till over here. Obviously, I came on the panel at 4:30. I came off the panel at nearly 10 a.m.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Beanie can talk.
Steve, and Beanie were talking out the back.
You mean you, Ted, and Beanie?
Yeah, me, Teddy, and Beanie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
just trying to
Who
get a
that?
bit of, just trying to explain bits. That was all.
Well, he got it, right? Beanie
I think
understood.
so. I think so.
Certain things, yes, there is a time and a place to talk about them.
Yes,
And yesterday
100%.
was the time and the place because we were discussing that.
Yeah.
We should not be discussing politics, though.
Oh no.
No. Next time I'll
I
put my
said
no
all
politics.
humble stuff. No politics, just humble stuff. I
Yeah.
was just trying to get Beanie to understand. Look, you can. The biggest way to do anything is to just ignore and overcome.
Yes. Beanie's a good guy, though. I like him.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Nothing wrong
girl.
with it. That's exactly what I said. I said, Beanie, you are Beanie, and that is who you are. We
Hi,
don't take. We
Lois.
won't take that away. You know. So
Exactly.
hey, sis Lois, how are you doing?
I didn't get much sleep. I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep this morning, and that was it. And I figured, fuck it, why don't I just do a panel? You're hanging in there, Lois? You all right, baby? Anything you need to get off that pretty chest of yours?
It's absolutely blistering hot over here.
Blistering hot?
Blistering hot.
Overcast and about, let me see, hang on. 78 degrees. Aw, thank you, Lois.
There you go. And it is 78 as well here.
Yeah, but there's no sun out. If the sun was out, it would be hot.
Yeah, ours is out 100%. Let me look. Yeah, and tomorrow it's going to be up to 81.
Damn.
Yeah, and then and that's meant to be cooler tomorrow. And then the next day, the day after that, is supposed to be even hotter.
Yeah, it's supposed to be hot as hell here for the next couple of days.
Yeah, it's meant to go up to 86 or something like that, my mum was saying.
Yep. Lois, where do you live?
Hey, Bonnie.
What state do you live in, Lois? Other than altered state. Kokomo, Indiana. Oh, nice. Now, every time I hear that song, I'll think of you. What's that? Let me see.
My nourishment.
Huh?
My nourishment.
Nourishment?
Yeah.
Why, you don't eat real food?
Sometimes. But I have one of these every day to make sure that I eat something.
Oh, that's good. Oh, no. You just got power back on?
Well, I hope you're okay, Money.
It's crappy weather. Either it's too hot or it's too cold.
Yeah, it's been super, super hot here.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I'm comfortable laying here with nothing on me. No blankets, no nothing.
But I was silly. I went out in all black.
All black, you dumbass.
Yeah.
How's mum today?
Yeah, I just got off the phone to her. She's all right.
That's good. It's a good thing. Oh.
That's absolutely crazy, Bonnie.
Yeah, it sucks that you didn't have power, Bon.
I hope everything's going to be okay, Lois. My prayers will be with you. Dominic.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi,
Hi,
Mike Torres.
Fred. Oh, I'm sorry about Pops, Lois. That sucks. Give him a big kiss and a hug from me.
On my prayers.
And if it'll help his outlook on life, tell him I flashed him for you. Tell him I sent him a flash. If he's got that kind of a sense of humor.
Anytime. Dominic.
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 Da, 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 da.
Dominic's loving it.
Why don't you come on up, Dominic?
Take a step onto the panel.
Dominic.
Da, 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 da. It's Dominic.
Give him another 20 minutes. All right.
No problem, Dominic.
I just had chicken nuggets for lunch. I'm getting a little sick of chicken. Never thought I'd do that, but
I always feel like that with chicken.
I eat a lot of chicken.
I eat a lot of bacon.
A lot of what?
Bacon.
Bacon?
Yeah.
I like bacon.
I love bacon. I love bacon.
Good for you. Oh, I love bacon too. I haven't had bacon in a long time.
I used to just sit and eat a bowl of bacon. No bread, just the bacon. I love bacon.
You're funny, Mike.
On fire there this morning, there, Mike. Hot buttered noodles. That's because, as Bonnie would put it, she's a stoner.
Hot buttered noodles. Yep. Bonnie is now a stoner.
She's now a stoner.
Good for her.
Welcome to the family. I bet you think, Bonnie, what took me so long to ever try it?
That works.
Do-do-do. Yeah, 62-year-old stoner.
Hey,
No,
not a bad.
nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all wrong.
Naturally grown herbs.
I mean, how many violent potheads do you know? None.
Everyone I know is a pothead.
Most do you know? A lot. So I'd rather see somebody smoke pot than drink.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with 100%. Nothing wrong at all with a bit of 420. I'm a 420 baby.
No, I smoke too, just not often. I like the smell of it, though. I love the smell of it. Your sister's medicinal, so she says.
Because it's medication.
Yeah, it really does help pain. It makes me not care about my pain.
Just listen to Damian Marley, medication, and he'll tell you all about it.
Is that one of Bob Marley's kids?
Yep.
Nice.
And he talks about the wonderful herb, as he calls it.
Wonderful herb.
Because basically he explains about all the doctors and that, like, using it for medical things and all that, and then it makes a song. Medication gets me high. Big tune. An absolute masterclass from one of the Marleys. It does, Lois. I tell you what, I can't function without one. I really can't. I wouldn't be able to get up, and I wouldn't be able to do anything in the day. I'd be all dossy if I didn't have one. Looking good, Janice.
Thank you. I actually just brushed so I wouldn't have rat's nest on camera. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah, you got to start buying the healthy snacks now, Bonnie. So when they come in for their midnight snackers, you can have a bit of a mix. You can have a bit of naughty, and you can have a bit of good. But always remember, sugars and salts always help.
Yes.
Yeah, you ever feel like you're throwing a whitey, as they call it, and you feel sick, always remember sugars and salts to bring your body levels back down. It was a trick I found out after, we say, a long time of smoking. A very, very long time of smoking.
I've smoked for, let's see, I'm 54, 43 years.
Yeah, I was going to say I've been smoking. I started smoking around 9, and I started smoking cannabis at 11, 12.
Yeah, I was 11.
And I'm 37. I still smoke it every day.
I don't smoke it every day. I'm like maybe a once a week, once every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks type of person. Whenever it's around, I'll smoke.
What you do, Mike, is you go up to the link that Janice put in, or if Janice will put back in for you, you click the link and then you come through via StreamYard. But make sure that you close your YouTube app if you're on the StreamYard app, because otherwise you'll have an echo. I figured it out. That's where the echoes come from, Janice. What? You know, if you're in the YouTube app and the StreamYard app at the same time on your phone, that's when it will echo.
Oh.
Because it's trying to run off both platforms.
There's the link. Just click the link and go through.
Just click the link. Don't give any details, the bank details, because if it's the wrong link. They ask for more than your name and access to your camera. Don't give it.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a pot pen.
Yeah, I've got one. But to be honest, my pen is a bit stronger.
Hi, Mike.
Hey, Mike.
What's going on?
Oh,
You right, buddy?
How you doing?
I made it. I'm good. I was gonna start typing instead of talking.
Ah, the weather beautiful there.
Yeah, it looks lovely over there.
Sun's nice and bright.
Oh, there's my backyard. I know I sent some pictures. My beer signs, if y'all can see them.
Nice.
Yeah, they're cool.
And that's the yard I'm working on right now, cleaning after that storm we had recently.
Mm-hmm.
50-mile-per-hour winds, rain. Yeah, like I said, and I'm not gonna show you my mom's storage over there. She's a pack rat.
Right, I'll be back in 1 second. I just got a call.
Okay.
No, I can't see myself. Where are you guys?
You dropped off. I don't know. He must have put it in. Come back on up, Mike. Yes, you'll get the hang of it. It's easy. Da 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 da. Dominic. Can you hear me now, Bonnie? There you are. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
My
good.
T-shirt reads Irish for the day, Irish for one day, Texan for life.
Oh, there you go.
I only usually wear it on St. Patrick's Day.
How are you, sweetheart? I'm Irish and German.
Oh, okay.
And
Well, I'm only Irish on the 17th of March.
yep. Everybody's Irish on the 17th of March.
Everyone's Hispanic on the Cinco de Mayo and what is it, September 15th or 16th?
What do you mean, Dominic? Can you hear me?
I'm back.
Keep dropping out. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't have both of them running.
No, it's not. I've not got any others running. Just this one. It's running fine on mine.
Okay.
Hey, Barbara, how are you? Running fine on mine.
Okay. Turn that off. You paint them out.
Barbara, how are you? Running fine on mine.
Okay. Turn that off.
Somebody's got two open. Somebody's got two open.
Hi, Barbara.
Good morning, Craig.
Good morning, Dave. Well, evening there, but
Aye. Right, I'm echoing. I'll be back in and out. 1 minute.
Hey,
how's everybody on this fine hump day? It's a foggy day here on the beach.
What's going on there, Craig?
What's going on, Mr. Torres?
John and Dave, I'm out here doing some yard work. Showed them a little bit of my outside. Let me show you, like I was showing them. I don't know why people say I drink a lot. Just look at the wall here. More over here. Used to have a lot more, but they were my sisters, so she took them back to her place, you know.
Right. Oh,
My barbecue pit, my smoker, my sister's seashell collection. I know she's got some a bucket full of arrowheads around here somewhere, you know.
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
What's
And
going
it's
on? Art?
Hi, Steve. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Jenna. And hi, Steve.
Good morning,
And
Sarah.
hello, Teddy. How are you doing, sir?
What's going on, man?
Well, check it out.
Still
I
going,
found the
mate? Still
arrowheads
going?
she has.
You found that?
Steve Orowski. Steve's down in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, another question. How
Bloody
I can
Rowski.
see everybody that is here chatting, but I can see y'all's faces. How can I? Where do I go so I can see the chat?
Lois Rowski.
Hit comments.
Jenna
I got Mike,
Rowski.
Cam, chat, more, leave, chatting in the login, sign up.
Hit the
Because I'm
chat.
still in the StreamYard.com, you know?
Cool.
Every time I go to chat and I hit something, it kicks me out. I go back to the YouTube.
Good morning, Sister Ange. Good morning, Barbara.
More comments. Okay, I found it. I got comments now. Now I can see you guys.
Yeah, but you click back and forth.
Okay.
I'm doing, Mike.
What in the wide world are Craig using for on his given names is going on in here? Steve Brand, if you don't know Craig,
Lois.
he has multiple personalities. This
That's
is just one of them.
that is correct. That is correct.
Wearing Lavacom. Hey,
I'm quad polar.
what? Going pretty good. I took a little more better.
Yeah. Tripolar, quadpolar. Yeah, we got some weird fuckers on here.
No shit. Tell me
We
about it.
definitely got some quadpolar people on this fucking platform.
Oh, yeah. It takes a village to raise an idiot, Ted.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
As long as you guys can see me, I don't care if I can see you. I want to see the chat, you know, see who's there.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on the strippers, Mike. They should be showing up anytime. I sent the limo. I don't know. It's late.
You sent the
Yeah, I
limo.
think so. Tomorrow could be the big day, man. They might be cutting that power tomorrow. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It's scheduled for tomorrow, but they said they can't be sure. So I don't know. I got a plan from probably anywhere between 10 and 2 probably. The only good thing is that we have more rain on the forecast than I've seen in the last 2 weeks. So that might be a savior right there. Keep all that heat off the the apartment.
Well, it's supposed to rain for the next 2 days here.
Yeah, we need that bad. Yeah, because we're going to be switching to the underground lines. When they flip over to the underground lines, I just don't know. Like anybody made any mistakes, they're probably going to just leave the power off and fix the mistakes. And that mistake could take 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't know. But
Right.
I did read up, and it says 4 hours or less.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I got to be planning on probably a shitty day. But, I'll just, after it gets nauseating hot in here after about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, I'll just get up and leave,
Yeah. Well, you can go to.
I'm going to go to
Give me a sec.
Flanagan. I'm going to go to Flanagan's. I didn't really spend a lot of money, but, some of the money that from the 666 hit, and I didn't win again today, guys. It came in 501. I have no clue where that freaking number came from. It's not even anywhere close what me and Coasty thought.
Hey,
But
guys,
at
can you
least
give me a second?
Yeah.
still got the 500 banger. So, yeah, probably have to save like $50 because Flanagan's is kind of expensive.
No, I want Craig to meet somebody, or all of you guys to meet somebody.
I
Okay.
have no makeup.
Oh yeah. Oh
I have
yeah.
no makeup.
Say hi
That's
to
my
Mike.
mom, Craig.
Hi,
Say hi to Mike's mom, everybody.
I might.
Oh,
hi
cool.
there.
Hi, ma'am.
Love you all.
Love you too.
Wish you luck. Wish you luck every time you play.
82 years old, and she don't look it.
Yep. She's cool.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm gonna keep her around, Mike.
Yeah.
Are you
Steve,
mom?
I told you.
Right.
I told you about Craig's limo is the city bus.
Whatever, man.
And I tried.
My buddy actually started a party bus in Anchorage, Alaska, back in the mid '90s, and it had a big screen in the back of it. You could play PlayStation. There was like disco lights and shit, and we just drive around the town. About 15 to 20 of us, smoking, raising hell, and it was all legal.
Craig, well, that was mom. You finally got to see her beautiful face,
Yep.
Mom is gorgeous.
Nice to see you, Mom.
He had spoken with my mom personally over the phone, like we've talked to on the phone.
Yeah.
The first time he sees her.
Yep. That's the first time.
Other than pictures, I think I've sent you a picture of her before with her and her sisters.
Yep. That's correct.
Two of them have passed away already. My mom is the oldest. The one that's still alive with us is the youngest. But if you look at all four of them, if I were to show you the picture of all four of them, you wouldn't tell which one my mom was. They all have the same hairstyle, same look.
Yeah, that's what sisters do. Look at Brenda and Janice.
Oh yeah, we look a lot alike,
Yep, that's for sure.
and we sound.
Well,
Right
Barbara wants to see my moves.
No, she said to show them to me. No thanks.
Yeah, I do the Trump dance.
The what dance?
Moves. I said, okay, baby. He went and got me coffee.
What?
That was the best.
Hold on, somebody wants to say hi to everybody. She heard the commotion.
Hi, kitty.
Yeah. Cheers, Janice, and she comes running.
Hi, big one. She's such a good cat.
Oh, big cat too.
Little one.
Oh, little. No, her brother's the big one, and the Maine Coon's even bigger. And then there's Trump Cat. The orange one.
Meow 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 meow.
Quite the hair I have here. Say hi to everybody. Everybody wave. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, whatever, Steve. whoop your candy ass. I haven't even called you yet this morning. Normally I check in with Steve every morning. I was slacking today.
I haven't crashed him
I
either.
was checking in on his happy ass every
Is it
morning.
cold over there, Craig? Why are you dressed up like it's freaking wintertime over there?
Because I'm on the beach, man, and it is kind of cold, actually.
How cold is it over there, though? Man, I'm sitting here sweltering in 100 degrees.
It's like, I don't know, 59 or something. Plus it's
Oh,
fine.
shit. Yeah, I was always liking the Oregon weather.
Hey, you better watch your damn mouth.
No, it did. No, my uncle lived there for 25, 30 years. Then he caught COVID and bellied up back in 2022, I believe.
What, he lived here in Oregon?
Yeah. Yeah, he lived, I was trying to remember where the hell he lived over there. I'd have to ask my mom. Forgot what city he was near. But he lived there, and yeah, unfortunately, he became homeless and just lived in a park over there.
Yeah.
But walked every day and stayed healthy. But what basically he was trying to do is do herb therapy, and apparently he mixed a bunch of the herbs and had this really crazy reaction, and it messed up his brain chemistry, and he became a schizophrenic.
That's not good.
Yeah, and that's basically what he was doing. He was kind of a recluse, just this homeless recluse living out in the woods there, and people took care of him and stuff. And yeah, his memory was all trashed. And then finally in 2022, he lost his leg in the when it was cold there, and then they put him in the hospital, and then he caught the COVID and died in the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah, what a shitty ending to life. But yeah, this guy, like I said, he was twins to my other uncle, Uncle Bill, committed suicide, and he wasn't too far behind. So yeah, mentally they were missing something upstairs. So
Yeah, I met yesterday with one of my buddies for my men's support group, and I call it the Angry Men's Club, and we hung out yesterday. And he's really schizophrenic, and he's a homeless guy. But yeah, we hung out yesterday, and then I couldn't tolerate his bullshit, so I kicked his ass out for like the 10th time. But I still give a shit about him because you got it.
Called you that bad name?
What's that, Jess?
That's the one that called you that bad name?
I didn't hear you.
I said, is that the one that called you the bad name?
Yes, that's correct.
Hey, you need to kick his ass out.
all my uncles are dead, guys.
Wow,
Because the two suicidal uncles, the one that did. I mean, yeah. So I have nobody on my mind. The only person alive on my mom's side of the family is only my mother. That's it. When she dies, there's nobody else. Nobody.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh?
Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay, just making sure. I'm on chat now. I just figured it out.
Oh shit. Lois is doing push-ups. She's getting ready to whoop somebody's ass. Oh, my
Does anybody know where Amazonius is or some shit?
What is it?
Is there even such a place?
Amazonia?
What's it called?
Yeah, Amazonius or something.
Yeah, that's where Xena the Warrior Princess came from, dumbass.
I know, right? Amazonius or something.
Amazonia's. I'm
yeah.
the
It's
Amazon,
in Brazil.
South America, or Amazon, the search place.
Oh,
No,
Ted,
no. Here's what it is.
Nope.
It says a state of Amazonas is a Brazilian state by area. It's
Oh, okay.
yeah, okay. It's a Brazilian state. It's kind of near Colombia. No, because somebody had sent me a friend request. I just think it's somebody trolling, but apparently it might be a real person. It's next to Peru, Colombia, and Venezuela.
hey, Ted, fun fact for you. Check this shit out. You need to write this down. I don't know where you're going to find it, but I know it's out there.
Wow, got like almost 5 million people living there.
There's a video out there on the retard net of Lucy Lawless. She was Xena Warrior Princess. Remember that TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She sang the national anthem at a hockey game, right? For the NHL.
Uh-huh.
And she had a strapless outfit on. And at the very end, when she sings "Home of the Brave," she lifts her arm up, and a boob pops out on live television, and they couldn't get rid of it. Dude, you got to see it. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. I must have spent about 2 hours in the shower after that one.
Oh God.
For information, Craig.
I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Don't get it twisted.
So I'm not blaming you. My uncle used to love Lucy Lawless, especially her eye color, you know?
Oh my God, man. When her boob popped out, it was like the clouds parted, angels started singing. I was like, holy shit, there is a God. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ans knows what I'm talking about. I don't know where that came from, but Ted, you got to watch that damn video. You need to save that in your spank bank.
Hey, Ted, are you a Florida Ted claimer, or what's your channel name?
Yep, that's where I'm at. I'm Florida Ted Claimer, just like you said.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, I see just Ted on there. I go, it's got to be him. I see you all the time. I don't know how often I'm on your channel, but hey, just like with anybody's channel, before I even start chatting, I'd leave a like. I'm not even a subscriber, I sub and like even before chatting anybody's channel. You know?
Yeah, your last name's Torres, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, you've been in that channel a bunch of times.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And like I said, there's so many channels. You can't keep up with everybody, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think tonight tomorrow, I believe, is when this power problem might be over with, and then I'll be going live on my channel a little bit more. But I've been taking a lot of time off from either sleepiness, but most of all from power outages.
Oh, that sucks.
What they're doing is they're switching to underground lines. And every time they seem to do something, which seems to be maybe twice a night, it causes a brownout. And then my Wi-Fi box shuts off and my CPAP machine shuts off. So, I'm hoping this ends in a couple days, 2 more days, probably.
This is why you don't live in Florida. Note to self.
Well, then once it gets stable, it'll be good with the hurricanes because, the outages it says the grid will be like 70% more reliable or something, it said. So it'll be awesome.
Yeah,
hurricanes don't get that bad here in South Texas where I'm at, but it never fails. Every time there's a hurricane, I lose power, but my neighbor right next door, he has power, so he has to give us an extension cord, you know?
Oh, that's cool. At least you got something, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
And there's so many grids. I mean, it's a small town of 20,000 plus, give or take. And I can have power in my neighborhood. And my buddy down the road, I'll check up on his mom because my buddy passed away a few years ago. And his mom was like a mom to me, even though I still have my mom. And I'll call her up and check, do you have power? Yes. Okay, good. I don't, or vice versa. They'll have power and I won't,
Yeah, without the worst down here is losing it for the AC. That damn heat is relentless, man. So yeah, and then losing the coast,
Ted.
Ted Morris.
How far are you away from the coast?
The only thing you're worried about, Ted, is you won't be able to put your flashlight back up. Tell the truth.
Yeah. I'm about 10 miles, I guess. I think it was actually. I thought it was 8, but I think when I actually measured it might have been 10 miles.
You're a lot closer than I am. I'm give or take an hour away, depending on traffic.
Yeah, the 10 miles is a little longer. It takes a solid 30 minutes to get to the beach. It takes about 30 minutes.
I mean, I'm in Donna, Texas. If you Google it, I'm only like 10 miles away from the border, an hour from the coast, border to Mexico, mind you, not any other state. I'd have to drive a half a day just to get to another state.
Remember, Mike, Mexico's boycotting the Olympics this year because they figured everybody that could run, jump, or swim was already here anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike, you got a little side job, man. Just dig a nice underground tunnel and smuggle some people in for a side job.
Yeah,
I didn't know none of these jokes offend me. I tell everybody I'm Hispanic because I was born here, raised here. I'm a third generation a citizen, you know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, but if anybody were to ever offend me, oh, believe me, I will come back 10 times worse.
Oh, no, man, I'm just messing with you. I ain't picking on you.
I'm doing very light jokes because I actually have a lot of Mexican friends and they're actually great people.
Yeah, some of the best guys I ever worked with in the oil field were all
One time on the chat, some guy, Southern accent. I don't mean no offense to anybody out there, you know, but this guy came out with, you know why the H1N1 virus is going on? It's because Mexicans are fucking pigs and whatnot. I was like, oh, really? I go, if
That's
that were
bullshit.
true,
That's
I mean, I
bullshit.
told him, if that were true, there would be sheep flu, fucking your cousin flu. You
Yeah.
ignorant, inbred idiot.
Don't
But
forget,
who's the one that got kicked out of chat for a
Hey,
week for their
hey,
comments?
Mike. You should have came back and said, "Let me guess, you're from Georgia and you fuck your cousin." That's what you should have said.
He implied it, you know. Sheep flu, your cousin flu.
Yeah, got to watch
And
out.
I'm the one who got banned for a week for my comments, you know, because a lot more people were offended by my comment than his comment about the Mexicans.
Oh man, hey, guess what, Mike? I got a joke for you.
See, I'm listening.
What is the definition of a redneck virgin?
Redneck virgin. I don't think I've heard this one.
Any 7-year-old that can outrun her father.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I went there. Oh yeah.
Safe sex in the South.
Oh, Craig, that was bad.
Ah, shit.
What is it called? Safe sex in the South.
what?
Branding the sheep that kick.
This guy's got jokes for days. Mike is always sending me jokes in chat. He sends me texts all the time. Sends me these texts with these jokes.
Mopsies is down there. Junebug.
And I tell everybody, I'm not racist. I don't have a single racist bone in my body.
No,
I'll make fun of I'll make fun of everybody equally down the
I don't give
straight across the border. You know? I don't care if you're red, black, green, brown, purple.
No, I got
I
86.
treat everybody equally.
I got 86 from my local store because I made fun of this guy's pink pants and the fact he drives a Lotus Elise. Turns out the guy is actually gay. I got 86 from my store for a couple days. I'm like, shit, I didn't know the guy was gay. He just wore pink pants and he drove a gay ass car. Not my fucking problem. But you don't do that shit and nobody will point and laugh. How about that?
Oh, excuse me, sorry. You guys about that bad weather we had last week? It knocked the freaking roof off of a small convenience store where I go get my tickets at.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Janice. If you ever send me those tickets back, I guess I'll have to take them to another store. I won't be taking them there. That's for damn sure.
No.
That small store I'm telling you about, it has an option of over 292 tickets for sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right. Make fun of everybody.
Everybody has such thin skin nowadays. They're a bunch of snowflake pussies. It's like, come on, man. Your dad didn't beat your ass enough? What's your problem?
Buffer him for the dance, Craig.
What's that?
It's not like in the 90s, we had Al Bundy, who was our leader, you know, telling it the way it was.
Exactly. We had No Ma'am, the National Organization for Men Against Amazonian Women. Remember?
How much did you offer him for the dance, Craig?
My brother bought me a T-shirt that says "No Ma'am," but I told him you bought me the wrong one. He's like, "Why?" Because no Ma'am's T-shirts were white. It's a black T-shirt.
No, I'm going to start printing No Ma'am shirts again. I think we need to bring back the No Ma'am movement. What do you think, y'all?
When men were men,
And sheep were scared.
ladies, sorry if I've offended anybody with my Al Bundy jokes, but he was the king.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I have a picture of him on my wall. I pray to him every single night. Oh yeah, Al Bundy's a hero. Yeah. He's like the Duke. He's like Clint Eastwood. He's like Burt Reynolds.
I was watching a video of him throwing your mama jokes with Jamie Foxx. He tells Jamie Foxx, your mama is so dumb. She gave your uncle a blowjob because he said it would help with his unemployment.
Your mama's so fat she has to use hula hoops to hold her socks on.
Craig jerks off to Al Bundy.
Your mom is so dumb. She put 2 quarters in her ears thinking she was listening to 50 Cent.
Keep going, Mike. Keep going.
Yep.
You're on a roll.
Your mama's so fat, she plays nine ball with the planets.
All right, that one got me. Your mama's so fat she has 3 zip codes. Oh my God. I'm going to hell for this shit.
No, if you want somebody to go to hell, you need me to tell you guys my worst jokes ever. I mean, I'm talking sex, race, religion.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't pull no punches, man. All bets are off. It's all on the table. How do you know when your girlfriend's fat? When you got to roll her in flour and fuck the wet spot.
Yeah, that's an old joke.
Yeah, and you tell her to pee and you swim upstream. Oh man, I'm in deep shit. Somebody's gonna reach to the phone and smack my happy ass. It'll probably be Julia.
Craig's gonna
That's waiting in a second.
Whatever, Steve. Asshole.
Hi,
Oh,
Steve.
check it out. I just got a notification from Mrs. Honeybee.
Yeah, me
Jim
too.
is back home.
Yep, that's what I heard. I just got the same.
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Jim sent me a message this morning. Yeah, he got discharged.
Good deal. Welcome back, Jim. You survived the storm.
Yep. How old are they, both of them?
That guy was born pissed off. He ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Good deal. That's good news.
That's great to hear, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I know a couple of months ago, a lot of the UK channels were doing a dedication to a scratch streamer who was pretty popular over there, I guess, you know.
Yeah, if it wasn't
we'd hate to have to do that for one of our buddies here, you know.
man, if it wasn't for the bees, I wouldn't have met any of y'all.
Mm.
Actually, it was Shorty Michelle. Shorty Michelle.
So I have to blame Shorty Michelle because for the fact that I know you now, or what? And they're gonna talk to her again.
Yeah. No, it all started with a channel called It's JBTV, all capital letters.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jim and Tammy. JB and Tammy.
Oh, okay.
Really nice folks. I met Shorty there, and she told me about the bees, and then I went to the bees, and I met y'all, and so here I am. It's her fault. What's up, Coasty? Asshole. Asshole Coasty's here. This guy's always breaking my uniball.
Serve it.
Hey, I know if I'm going to hell, at least all my friends are gonna be there, you know?
Oh, fucking Coasty.
Yeah, somebody sent me a picture to send to you, Coasty. I'll have to send to it. You have to minute. If I send it now, it's gonna kick me off panel.
It's not even noon yet, and Coasty's already breaking my uniball. This is a bunch of horse shit.
Look at you, Buggy. Come on up here, little Buggy.
Yeah, Julia, get your happy ass up here. Chicken shit.
Coasty, you can come up too. I think Coasty might be at work though. I don't know.
He's close. I don't think I've met that one. Jenna Beanie, yeah.
Coasty's a smart ass like me. He's a pretty funny guy.
We'll have to look him up then. Is it a guy? Space Coast?
Hi, Zoe. Welcome to the funny farm.
All right, I'm going to take my mug off of this so that give other people a chance. Let me go back to YouTube.
Copy that, Mike. Good seeing you, man. Thanks for sharing your mom with us and tell her I said hello. Give her my regards. I'm gonna get your happy ass up here. Oh,
Damn. Sound like a fucking gong or something from Little Big Trouble in Little China right now.
We all
yeah. Oh, you remember that show? Hey, Janice, do you remember that show? The Gong Show. Remember that shit?
yes, I do.
Oh yeah, remember that shit?
That was funny. That guy was.
I used to like that. Remember people were trying to tackle him before somebody gonged somebody? Yeah.
Oh yeah. That shit was nuts, man. That shit was nuts. I couldn't believe they let that on TV.
Yeah, then they did a reboot with Mike Myers, and I thought it was going to take off because I thought it was pretty good, but it just flopped after a couple seasons.
Yeah, well, it's not politically correct anymore. You got to watch what you say, otherwise, yeah. FBI shows up and you get nailed with a freaking hate crime.
Yeah, I think it came back for like 2 seasons, guys. The Gong Show, the new one with Mike Myers. I think it was 2 seasons it lasted.
Huh? Yeah, I never saw it.
The ratings just weren't there. Times change. You know, what was popular in the 70s or 80s are just not popular now.
I know everybody's a bunch of pussy ass snowflakes now.
Yeah, everything changes.
I remember being popular in the 70s and 80s.
Yes, there's Steve Arowski.
I'm not,
Everybody,
and I'm
how
not
are
popular
you?
anymore.
Rowski
Hang
in
on,
the house.
let me do a Craig and stick my bottom lip out.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Steve Arowski.
Frank Sir Brand. This guy. Him and his ski slope haircut, man.
I don't have to do a thing to it. I wake up and that's what it looks like. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's nice. You could probably sharpen the tape on that damn thing.
Coasty, do you want a copy of this? This is what I was sent to send to Coasty. Coasty, look up. Do you want a copy of that?
Oh dear.
Coasty, look up. Somebody sent me to send that to you. You want that, Coasty?
It looks like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Coasty, let me know if you want me to send you that.
That's like from the Goonies, which was actually here in Oregon, in Newport.
It was, wasn't it, Craig?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Not really. It's not our proudest moment.
Hello, everybody.
hi, Zoe.
Hey.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi, Janice. Beautiful Janice. Hi, Craig.
Oh,
Hi, Kenny.
So,
Who else is on there? Hi, Steve.
Hello.
Dang it, man. There's another redhead. It's like a freaking epidemic around here.
It sure is.
Mm.
Craig, I've been a redhead since the day I was born. I'm always a redhead. Unless I wear a black wig.
I know, I'm still in therapy. Thanks, Zoe.
You love him, Craig.
Well, good. You're welcome.
Toasty left.
If it wasn't for us redheads, you'd never get any play at all, Craig.
No. It was like in high school, I think it was. It was my best friend. She was my neighbor. It was before I hit puberty. And we were just chums. We hung out. She was my neighbor. And she was a redhead. And then one day, she decided to show me her underdrawers. And I'm like, holy shit, man. It's red there, too. I was like, holy shit, it's a fire crotch. And from then on, I was stuck like Chuck. Yep. Like a moth.
Hey, if you're red in the head, you're hot in the bed.
I've heard this before. Yes.
Yeah, 2017 was the
Well, it's the
reboot.
truth.
Yeah.
Of the Gong Show.
Freak in the sheets, lady in the streets.
Lady in the
Right. They say blondes have more fun. They ain't never met a redhead yet.
Blondes are stupid.
Well, blondes have more fun because they're easier to find in the dark.
Oh my God, man. Blondes are freaking stupid. You could blow in one ear and it goes out the other.
Yeah, but it makes a nice noise.
Well,
Look good on your.
You know why it's better to fuck a blonde or a washing machine than a blonde.
Why is that?
The washing machine doesn't try to follow you home afterwards.
Oh,
Oh my God, Zoe. What the hell, man? I ain't never heard that one. You're a goofball.
I saw a blonde at a casino once, and she was
Zoe made
putting.
me blush. What the fuck, asshole? You made me blush. That's funny.
Yeah, you need that. So yeah, I saw a blonde at a casino once. She was getting cans of Coke out of the dispensing machine in the foyer, and she like put money in, took a can out, put money in, took a can out. It's going on forever. Like I just wanted to get a can because I was thirsty. I said, "Look, what are you doing?" She goes, "Winning."
Are you sure that wasn't Karen?
Oh, come on, dude.
Hey, you know there was a blonde, and she was driving through the cornfield of Arkansas, and she looked over and she said she sees this other blonde, the other blonde's in the middle of a boat in the middle of the cornfield rowing her boat, and she gets out of her car and she says, "Hey, it's blondes like you that give blondes like me a bad name, and if I could swim, I'd come out there and kick your ass right now."
A blonde was really tired of being the butt of all the blonde jokes, so she decided, you know what? Tomorrow morning, I'm going to dye my hair brown, and I am going to go out into the world and show them that I am just as good as anybody else. So she does that. She wakes up, she dyes her hair, she gets in the car, and she starts driving. She's like, I'm just going to drive until a situation presents itself, and then I'm going to show how good I am. So she's driving down this country road, and she rounds a bend, and there's a flock of sheep in the way, and there's a sheep herder and his dog and all that. So she stops and she cracks open the sunroof of the car, and she stands up. She goes, "Hey, mister, if I can guess how many sheep are in this flock, can I have one?" And he's like, "Pfft, knock yourself out, lady." So she looks, she goes, 873. He's like, "Holy shit. That's exactly right. Well, a deal's a deal. Come and pick one." So she gets out and she wades through the flock of sheep, and she finally finds a sheep that she likes, and she grabs it and she puts it in her car, and she's just about to pull away. And the shepherd says, "Hey, if I can guess your true hair color, can I have my dog back?"
Okay, so check this one out. I ain't said this one.
Well, you know why the blonde was fired from the. You know why the blonde was fired from the M&M factory, right? Because she kept throwing away all the W's.
Oh, I know.
Whatever.
Yeah. Why do blondes like lightning storms?
Why?
Because
So
they think somebody's taking their picture.
Why?
There was four guys in the airplane, right? They're
What
flying
the
over.
fuck?
There was a French guy. There was a British guy. Yeah, Steve, you were on the plane.
Thank God.
There was a Mexican guy, and there was a Texan. And on the airplane, and one of the engines went out. And the pilot gets on the intercom. He's like, "Hey, we're going down. You guys need to put on the parachutes." Well, there was only 3 parachutes, but there was 4 dudes. So the French guy, he grabs one of them. He jumps out of the airplane. He goes, "Vive la France!" And he jumps. The Mexican, he was like, "I don't know what the hell's going on here." The British guy was like, "God save the Queen," grabs another parachute, jumps out of the airplane. Well, there was only one parachute left. It was between the Texan and the Mexican. The Texan grabbed the Mexican and threw him out the damn door without a parachute. He said, "Remember the Alamo." Oh, yeah, that's old school. In like 8th grade. That's like, shit. I don't know.
Mhm.
I can't believe I still
Hey,
remember that.
so there was this blonde, and she goes down to the river, right? And she looks across the river, and she sees this other blonde on the other side, and she says, "Hey, how do you get to the other side of the river?" The other blonde looks back at her and says, "Bitch, you're already fucking there."
What do you get if you turn 3 blondes upside down?
What?
Two brunettes and a
brunette?
redhead.
Fucking Steve. This guy.
I'll tell you one thing though, ain't no self-respecting redhead ever gonna dye their hair blonde. Trust me.
Nope.
Nope. No, I never been with a gal that wanted to go blonde. That's for damn sure. No, it was like a.
Look, I got 15 different colors. I got 15 different colors of hair and ain't none of them blonde.
No, man.
Trust me.
The reason why redheads never want to go blonde is because they get to use this redhead craziness get out of jail free card, and they don't want to lose that.
Yeah, it's like a red flag. When I get pulled over, when I used to get pulled over with my wife, the cop would walk up and see she had red hair, and he's like, "Have a nice day, sir. Just a warning."
Yep.
I got
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we are something else. You know, like yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, redheads have a totally extra chromosome from other people.
No.
Like they don't know whether we're aliens or what. They can't understand.
No, supposedly it's 1 in a million chromosomes. That
What?
1 in a million. What
Well,
the hell?
see, everybody has the X and the Y chromosome. Redheads have an extra one that's a Z chromosome. Nobody knows where it comes from. They don't know whether we're aliens or what. And like they were considering redheads being the new black person. You know, because they said they just don't understand why we have the extra chromosome.
I think what it actually is they have redheads have an X and a Y and a Y.
Yeah, exactly, Steve.
It's an X, Y, and Z.
And you
Redheads have a Z. X, Y, and Z.
If you take a redhead out,
Why? Yeah, why? You're right. Why?
It's all about the inflection.
Why did I get in contact with this crazy bitch?
Yeah, why?
No, redheads are like allergic to the sun. There's something wrong right here. There's a common denominator. Maybe there's something wrong with this person.
Maybe the first redhead was named Vlad. Yeah.
Perhaps maybe.
Hey, you never know.
Red Rum.
Fuck yeah, Vlad the Impaler. That was he was a crazy ass bad motherfucker, man. You know, that's what people like. They don't make people like Vlad the Impaler anymore. Fuck yeah, fuck no.
Well, they do, but they lock.
I've done a lot of studying up on him.
My best friend growing up.
Well, yeah, they lock him up, but still, like, you have to admit that man was fucking crazy.
Well,
he was kind of like
though.
he was kind of like a what?
The redhead police are here.
Vlad the Impaler was kind of like fucking what's his face who runs Russia Vladimir Putin. He was fucking psycho crazy. But hey, he did it all for love though. He was like Thanos. He did it all for love. He did it because the people killed his wife and his kid. That's why he did what he did. Everything he did what he did was because they killed his wife and his kid, dude.
Isn't Putin
He
like
was
a
kind of
fish in
like Vladimir
Canada?
Putin in that way, but he was psycho. Huh?
What's that?
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, that was my bell.
That's
Is it lunchtime, Craig?
That's Craig's whore bell. He rings it and the whores come running.
What noise does it make? Dong.
No, it's actually a
Yeah, dong. Like gig.
Hey, check out my new book.
Oh, the dog with not one fuck to give. Oh, okay. I thought it was. This is where you touched me on the doll in court.
Yeah. This is where the nasty man touched me in my special place.
Yeah, you touched me in my no spot, asshole.
Right,
dude, your no spot is 6'4", for fuck's sake.
Yeah. I'm aware of this. Most of can't reach up.
It's all of you. It's all of you. You're one giant no spot.
Yeah, I concur.
Yes, you do. And then there's Dominic.
Yeah, then there's Bob.
I like being someone's no spot. That's the fun times.
Mhm.
Voila,
Did you-
girls here.
Craig, did you draw the whole thing yourself? Like all the the picture and all this?
Hold on. Another redhead showed up. Bonnie's here. I gotta behave myself.
Yeah,
Are you
Bonnie.
feeling outnumbered?
Oh, you better behave yourself because Bonnie will kick your ass, man.
Oh, I knew it.
Regina at the border. Hey, look at all the people filtering in.
It's like the redhead mafia shows up whenever Janice goes on a panel.
Yep.
Craig got manhandled by a redhead.
Oh my god, man.
Wishes he got manhandled by a redhead.
I think he did.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Lala girl. Love you guys.
Okay.
No, Bonnie. Stick
Hi,
around.
Deborah.
Messing. I was messing with you. Of course I love you, Miss Bonnie. Get out of here. You know better than that. Bonnie's good stuff.
Bonnie.
She's a sweetheart.
You say it at least if you want me to, Craig.
Yeah, I know. That didn't feel very good. Bonnie, you better take that back. Don't make me send you some Sherry's berries and an FTD pick me up bouquet, because I will. In a limo.
So the thing about good old Vlad was that as much as it's assumed that he was the inspiration for Count Dracula, it may have actually been a woman who was the inspiration for Count Dracula.
I never heard that.
Elizabeth Bathory was a countess in the 1500s who they can confirm that she killed more than 650 women.
Wow.
To the point of bathing in their blood. She
Yeah,
killed them in order to bathe
I read
in their
about
blood.
that shit. Yep.
You mean the Countess?
Yes, Elizabeth Bathory.
Blood
yeah.
Countess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
guess what color,
I know
what color
a lot
her hair
about her.
was, Craig?
I never heard about this, and I'm pretty.
Yeah, but guess what
she was
color her
redhead.
hair was, Craig?
Wow. See? Now
She was a redhead.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense. Now I get
Doesn't it? Doesn't it?
No shit.
It makes total sense at all.
Yeah. So men are instinctively born. With
I know much
fear.
about. I know a lot about Elizabeth Bathory. I studied her, and also that chick that was oh god, what was her name? She was part of the Popes. Oh god, I can't remember her name. She was related to the Popes. In Old England. She's real famous, and she was reputed to poison everybody.
Oh, you're talking about Lady Godiva.
No.
No, not Lady Godiva. Lady Godiva was only famous because she had hair down past her feet, and she went on a horse naked. That was Lady Godiva. I'm talking about she was a poisoner. She was part of the oh god, what was her name? Fuck, I can't remember. Fuck.
I could have swore she was a redhead.
She was related to the Popes, and they made a whole series about her ass.
Oh, her ass. It was that good.
They like poisoned everybody to be whatever they wanted her to be. Like they poisoned her, and she was the Pope's mistress at like 12 years old.
The Pope would never have
Oh shit! My phone just died.
He's a good Catholic. Come
Hold
on.
on, guys. I gotta plug in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Catholic preachers, they don't touch girls; they touch boys.
Yeah. Yeah. So that story's clearly not true.
Yeah, that's not correct.
Yeah. That's why all the choir boys have center partings.
Oh, what the hell, Steve?
Nobody need know. Nobody need know.
What the hell, Steve? This guy. Steve's on a roll today. Tell you what.
Yeah.
I tell you, I felt guilty. I felt so guilty once. I thought I was Catholic.
What the hell, man? I went to catechism between school years when I was like 10 years old. and I met some of these gals from Canada. Imagine that, Steve.
Yeah.
When I was in Alaska, and I fell in love with this gal named Carrie, Kerry. I'll never forget her till the day I die. It was like one of my first crushes. Yep.
I would just like to I'd like to point out to everybody listening, that was not me.
No, actually, it was him.
So you weren't the girl?
Ancient astronaut theorists said it was Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah. Let's go.
What are you ringing your bell for?
It's my bronze ashtray that's actually from the U.S. Navy from 1971 reunion. I've had it for like 40 years now.
Oh, yeah.
It just sounds like a bell. I use it to pack my cigarettes. Don't make fun of me.
We wouldn't dare.
Yeah, you know what's going to happen, Steve. I'll come visit you. I know
So
where
you
you
keep
live.
saying.
I have your address, asshole.
I know you do. It's fine. That's why I gave it to you. Jesus.
Calm down. It's going to be all right. I know you live
Yeah.
in.
The coffee's on. The water's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Come sit on the deck.
Mm.
He can sit on the south deck.
Get into that hallucinatory limo and get your ass up here.
Oh, I will. No, I'm going to fly it. No, I'm going to
Yeah,
fly.
Craig, where's the limo? Like, where's the limo?
It's loaded up on the Concorde. I'm flying it into.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna be in Washington. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Washington State tomorrow, dude. So come find me.
I have an ex-girlfriend in Washington. I suggest you don't go there.
I think that limo thing is just cap. He's like literally that limo doesn't exist.
She will whoop your kid. Yes.
I'm just gonna be in Linden.
She's got shoulders like the She-Hulk, dude. She was a gymnast in high school where I grew up in Alaska, and she will whoop your candy ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did her for 2 weeks. I'm still in therapy.
You're in the rapey?
What?
The rapey?
Rapey. What the hell is that?
Therapy.
Oh my God.
The rapey.
Oh, well, yeah, one of them deals.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Do you go see a Psycho the Rapist?
No, I fired like the last 4 mental health technicians that I hired. Yeah, I was changing them out like underwear. I'm like, nope. Okay, score. Yeah. Got to go shopping if you want to get something.
It's often how it works.
I suppose. I don't get along with other males, so it always had to be a female. And then I finally figured out I needed a female with a military background. And so that's what I found. And that's who wrote that book I just showed you. That's her pen name, Jennifer Gunn. That's her name. But yeah. Yep. That
You
bitch
say
is
Jennifer Gunn?
That bitch is badass. She don't take no shit. And she'll call you on your bullshit.
I know a girl whose name used to be Jessica Gunn.
Interesting.
It's not her real name, but it was her. Should we call it her stage name? And she was in Happy Gilmore.
Well, I told you about the girl I dated here in high school, Miss Bridget Wilson, who was in Billy Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we went to high school together here back in the day.
Look at that, Craig. We have another connection. We know people who have been in Adam Sandler movies.
Yes, that's correct. That is correct.
Yeah. No, the girl I know, she was the young woman getting her, we'll call it her chest signed, and then the old lady sort of pushes in and gets her chest signed. But yeah, the young woman who was getting her chest signed, that was Jessica Gunn.
I'll be damned.
Oh,
With 2 N's.
Yeah, that's what this gal, her pen name is with 2 N's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, not her real name. So.
Right. Yeah, just a pen name.
No. We'll like I say, we'll call it a stage name.
Okay. Or a chess name.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, weak, nudge. I get you.
Yeah, exactly. Nod's as good as a kick in the bollocks to a blind hedgehog.
I've never heard that.
No.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, you probably will be.
You've already been.
Yeah. Somebody's come. The Pope's going to stop by and ban and damn you just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Pope to show up because we
Yeah.
said his name 3 times.
Well, here's the thing. I have to feel like, a bulletproof Pope-mobile doesn't demonstrate a huge faith in the afterlife.
Man, when Biden gave us our stimulus money, I told you I went all out. I hand built my own AR-15, and I bought 1,400 rounds of ammo. I got a bulletproof vest with AR +3, 500 armor, which is like point blank with an AK-47. You can't penetrate it. And yeah, I got ready, man. I got night vision. I got a big ass spotting scope, bionic ears. I was ready, man. I was for sure the shit was gonna hit the fan.
And yet you had to wait until now to make use of that stuff.
I suppose.
I think the reason why they made the Papa-mobile actually bulletproof is they don't want to come up with another Pope every week. Like those guys, in most of the case, those guys get appointed with like 70 or 80. So they won't last long anyway.
I remember back in the day, I think it was in the early 80s, they tried to assassinate the Pope, and then all of a sudden now he's got a bulletproof cubicle he drives around in.
Yeah.
Yep. I want to know what the hell they have in the Vatican vault, all the secrets they're hiding.
Oh, dude, that would be just a fun place to have a rummage through, wouldn't it?
Man, I'm telling you, holy cow.
Did anybody hear about the Egyptian library? Like the old Egyptians used to have a huge, humongous library, and it got destroyed over the years by Muslims throughout the wars that took place, and
the Romans
apparently there were.
It was called.
And the Romans too, yeah. But yes, exactly, and it was supposed to hold all the knowledge the old Egyptians had.
Yeah, the Romans came in, they sacked Carthage, they went to Alexandria, that was the world library at that time, and they burned it.
That's so unfortunate. It would be fascinating, like how far those guys actually went on the technology level.
Well, here's the thing, right? In the Middle Ages, in the Dark Ages, the main library in Paris had 2 books in it, just 2, because everything else was considered heretical or blasphemous or whatever you want to call it. So the only 2 books that the main library in the city of Paris had was the New Testament and the Old Testament. At the same time, in Alhambra, a city run by the Moors, aka the Muslims these days, had 1.5 million books from all around the world.
Wow.
And they sent people out constantly to find literature that they could bring back, transcribe, add to their library, and then take the originals back to where they got them from.
That's correct.
And, this idea of, Christianity being so forward-looking and all this sort of stuff, it's garbage. They were so close-minded and brutal back in that time.
Yes, absolutely. They were. They absolutely were.
There's also
the medieval times. The medieval times were the absolute enemy of every kind of way of science.
Yeah, no
scientific
civilization, no knowledge, no nothing.
Absolutely not. Because I think here's the deal, though. I think it was on purpose. Like they had to keep the people on a specific level of dumbness. Does
that sound familiar? Like
yes,
like what's happening now?
I mean, it's not. Yeah, that was the absolute next point I just wanted to bring up. It's nothing different today.
They used to think that the reason why people were stupid was lack of information. Well, now we
I
have
mean,
the internet, so clearly it is not down
Mhm.
to lack of information.
No.
That's right.
Ancient Egyptian artifacts that were found in the Grand Canyon in the caves, and the Smithsonian covered it up. The government covered it up.
They didn't cover it up, Craig. They didn't cover it up. They didn't cover it up. They just don't know where it is.
No, it got hidden by the U.S. government. Yeah,
What got hidden? Sorry, I missed that.
Egypt could have claimed the United States because they were here way back when. And so
and don't forget there's like 1,000-year-old Norse runes in the deserts of Arizona.
That's correct. That is correct.
You know,
and swords found.
Yeah, you know, so this idea of, you know, Christopher Columbus, you know, coming over and
bullshit,
quote unquote discovering it's complete nonsense.
No, it's a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah,
I think that Vikings did it
it's bull
before.
honky. It's bull honky, Craig.
All right, bull honky.
Let's
And
keep
I
it
think
clean for the
literally
kids.
the Vikings literally did it. I think they literally did it before.
Yeah,
Before Columbus.
But Dominic, be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful. If you say too many nice things about the Vikings, Craig gets a big head. So
Yeah, you better watch your damn mouth. I'm Danish. Eat me.
like the bacon.
Yeah, my last name's Sorensen.
Yeah.
Pay attention. We will come kick your ass, throw your shit, and go home and party. And come back next weekend and do it again on Friday.
Yeah.
As you know, Steve, because you're from England originally.
Yeah. Who wants to get pillaged? It's free.
No, it's fun. It's a good time. You get to go kick somebody's ass, drink a lot of beer, take their shit, go home. It's kind of a cool deal.
It's like the IRS.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vikings were mining copper in Michigan back in the 1300s.
Yeah, Christopher Columbus didn't behave like Zoe just said. Christopher Columbus didn't behave exactly fine when he first made contact with North America.
Oh shit, Madam Sunshine.
Are you gonna talk about the smallpox stuff?
No, about the genocide.
Yeah.
Norwegian.
I really think that whole thing with, like, you know, the smallpox loaded blankets and everything, that just, it's so nasty that had to be dreamt up by a woman. A guy wouldn't have said, a guy would have said, let's just get some big sticks and bang them on the head. Whereas the woman would be like, no. Let's make them think we're giving them a gift, but it'll actually kill them. That's what we'll do.
All right, I'm going to pop off the panel so we can get Madam Sunshine up here because she's a hoot. Hi, Becca. Hi,
There's
Lois.
still one more, Craig, there's still one more place on the panel. So it doesn't really
Craig,
matter
my
if you
last name
stay
is
or leave.
Aerosmith, so that's Viking from back in the way days. Fucking, yeah.
Come on, Matt Sunshine.
Chalupa Sunshine.
Yo, Teddy, I've seen you hit a claimer.
Oh, I didn't know claimer.
He didn't hit a claimer. He
No?
hit a $1 one.
Oh, okay.
Nah, on the
Yeah,
clip
it was
the
just in the
500.
way when I read it. Okay,
It was
yeah.
just the
No, I was
500.
looking at
Yeah, 500. That's all it was.
Yes, we do, Madam Sunshine. Well, Wes.
They fooled my ass today. They dropped 501. I thought it was going to be a different number totally. So yeah, they really fooled me.
501? Wouldn't you have picked that because they were the jeans you used to wear?
Yeah, right. Yeah, like I said, I had no clue the 501 was coming. So good thing I played last night and didn't wait for today.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, 501. Yeah. They fooled my ass.
You didn't wear no Jordache jeans.
Nope.
DoorDash jeans.
I think I just wore the old Levi Garrett's or something.
Oh, there you go. All right, I'm gonna get on with some work here.
Jordache jeans. Oh my god, that was the Gen X Gina choice was Jordache.
Yes,
There
it
you
was.
go. Those high
What are
waisted
Jordache?
Jordashes, eh?
In
What are
fact,
DoorDash jeans? What are DoorDash jeans?
They're not DoorDash, Jordache. It was a brand name.
Oh, Jordache.
Jordache.
I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
just wondering. What?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
You didn't buy DoorDash jeans and wear them with Uber Eats shoes. Yeah.
I was just completely. What?
I blame my accent. There you go.
You play your what?
I blame my accent. Yeah.
I
Welcome
Speaking of
in.
accents,
Welcome in.
hi Becca.
I blame mine too.
Yep.
Hi,
Welcome on the
Renee.
panel.
hi, Becca.
Hi, baby. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Me too. I'm living the dream today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a nice hot cup of coffee.
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
Coffee.
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 I think
Yeah.
How do you have it? Do you put like any milk in there or sugar? Or just plain?
I don't like it sweet.
Hey,
I like
hey,
it
you
to
got
taste
some
like
coffee?
Beck-
You got some coffee, Miss
So
Jealous?
just
I got a
put,
beer and a blunt.
like cream in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
blunt. I
Becca's sweet enough as she is, right?
Oh, shit. I know about that.
I got some beer and a blunt. That's my coffee for the morning.
Uh-oh.
Depends on who you're listening to, Steve.
Ah,
You know how that
we
goes.
don't
Every
listen
story's
to the-
Beer and a
different.
blunt, baby.
yeah. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Becca. No idea.
Mhm. You don't know what I'm talking about. Coffee, yeah, Willie.
Coffee.
It's
Coffee.
coffee.
Beer and a blunt. Woo!
You've never seen
What
me in
kind
my
of exact-
glasses, Jenna. That's
Where's
why
my
I wore
coffee and my
glasses.
khakis?
Yeah, coffee.
What
and
kind of
khakis.
accent is that? What kind
It's
of accent is
it's
that?
it's a mixture. So I was born in New York, and then I moved to Boston.
Oh,
So
and
New
then
York,
Rhode Island.
Right?
Kind
You
of.
use the same accent as my best friend Carl.
Yeah.
Except for throwing a little bit of Texas with his, and you know that the exact same accent he has, especially when he starts to get buzzed.
Yeah.
Never
and
heard
then
that one before.
Portuguese, so there you go with that. It's just messy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you can speak? Can you
Right
speak
on.
Portuguese or like
I
like
can-
did your parents or?
I can swear
Oh,
in
cool.
Portuguese though.
Right? I can swear in Vietnamese, but I'm not Vietnamese at all.
I know we all. That's how you can tell the good girls from the bad girls. We know how to swear in our native language because we were always in trouble. Willie Banga, yeah.
Right. Like my auntie Jody always tells me, she says, I'm gonna kick your splat, like I'm gonna kick your ass in Shuswap, native in Native American language. I love that. That's fucking great.
Willie, aren't we calling you Peter? Don't I call you Peter because you call me Lois from Quahog, Rhode Island?
Right? You do.
I
You
did
sound just
my
like
own
Lois, for real.
Quahog, you know.
See, here's
So you
here's the
know.
thing, though, Becca. Like, look at his name. Like, he chose this name. He elected to type it out and put it as his name. He is saying that he is a Willie banger. He likes to bang willies. I don't think he thought this one through.
So, well,
Hey, you got you there, Craig. You got to give him that.
Because this summer, when I go digging for Quahogs, I'll be live. So.
When's that, Becca?
Well, whenever I can get out into the river.
No,
or to the ocean.
in which season did you say?
The summer.
Summer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Summer.
SUMMAH. Summer.
That's my sister's name. Summer.
Oh, Peter.
What's your channel? What's your channel link?
I can't post it. Jenna, you can post
I
it.
thought I had it, but I don't know if I do or not.
No, give me a second. I can do it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Go
Just type in the chat. Then you can
Let's see.
get
Let's
the
see.
that way.
I
There's no
can't get.
content
It's
on
weird.
there.
I don't know if I can get chat while I'm talking.
Yeah, I don't have
If you're on the phone, you won't be able to copy it from the chat, but I put it in anyway. So yeah, here you go.
So just stay tuned. I'll be going live
Okay,
from the
yeah. See, that's
casinos
why I was
and
wondering why
from
I
the
couldn't
beach.
see chat while I was talking.
Thank you,
Okay, let's see.
Dominic.
Switch over to chat. Hold on. Hello, Dominic. You sexy thing, you.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree with you.
Oh,
Dominic,
you people are all fine. You people are all
Right?
fine.
We have a
Dominic's
beautiful
hot as
panel.
fuck.
I
We have
wouldn't say
beautiful
hot as fuck.
ladies,
I
and
wouldn't
we
say,
have
come
some.
on now.
Well, we have some very attractive people on the panel. That's all I'll say. Most of the time, we do.
But it doesn't matter anyways. The thing for me is we have friendly people on the panel,
That's
like
right.
that, like to exchange and
And it's the
whatever.
quality of the character.
definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's what's in
At the
your
end of the
soul
day,
and in
that
your
was count.
heart.
Mm. And if you happen to be cute and wear thigh-high boots at the same time, awesome.
Okay.
Maybe in the winter.
In the winter, yeah.
Again.
Yeah,
Actually, I
Dominic
think
got it right.
Angel has us live.
Hey, do you wear one of those big coats with the big hood in the winter?
fur.
Yeah, the parka.
Yeah, I do. The parka.
The
That's
parka.
I
Yeah,
wear a rain parka. But in the
yeah.
summer, I
yeah.
wear a thick coat with the furry rim around your head. Well, 'cause
Yeah,
I'm always
thanks for
cold.
clarifying that one. There you
What?
I completely
Did
missed
I
out.
clarify it or mess it up?
go. No.
What?
The one with the furry rim around your head. Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
That came out
Yeah.
wrong.
Shit. All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna do some bloody work. Make some
Alright,
money,
get
pay
your
some
bloody
bills.
work done.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Bloody work.
Screw you all. Screw you all.
Yeah. Get your bloody work done.
Yeah. What the bloody hell? God blimey, mate. Knock it on the
I
head.
It's
should
not
say
our
what in
fault.
the bloody hell.
You do a good job of what the bloody hell. You've been watching Mary
See?
Poppins.
It's all about the way you work. No, I'm not even gonna say it.
Go on.
The way you work it.
The way you work your mouth, I was gonna say.
Shit, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What the fuck?
There we have it. I shall drop out on
Exit left.
that thought. There we go. Bye.
Shit, I need to shut up. I'm
Oh,
feisty. I need to behave. I'm getting
No
hurt.
way, Lois. You can't behave.
The day
You don't ever have to behave, sweetheart. You
I
don't ever have to
do.
behave.
I
Why
do.
should we have to behave?
I don't know.
You know, like, why should we? Life's too short to fucking to be sober and to behave. Fuck it all. You know? Hey,
Wear uncomfortable shoes.
that's my theory. You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. You may as well enjoy it while you can.
There's no
Yeah.
trailer hitch on a hearse.
Yeah, that is true.
Exactly. Janice, I love that. There's no trailer hitch on hers. That's just like it takes a village to raise a child, but it only takes a whole chat room to do a crossword puzzle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Takes me a long time to do a crossword puzzle. Shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It takes a village to raise a child, but it takes a whole chat room, a whole YouTube chat room to raise a crossword puzzle.
Mm-hmm. It sure does.
Willie Banger, I'm sexy and I know it. Oh, come on, not correct.
I think that's a song, isn't it?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Don't
hold
make
on.
me
I
play
think
the
it
song.
was. I think it was not. I think the artist was like LMFAO or something.
Mm-hmm.
But what time was it?
Sexy and I, yeah.
Sexy
and I know it was a song.
Must have been.
Remember,
Must have
Right
been like
Said Fred. It
2016.
Right Said Fred. Yeah, remember? I'm too sexy for this panel. I'm too sexy for this panel.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
I'm too
I
sexy.
walked the
Yeah,
catwalk.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my
Yeah.
palette. Too sexy for
I
this.
don't know that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't me, Willie.
I'd play it, but it'd probably get a copyright after
You
3
hear
seconds.
White Friend? That's
Ted, you sound really tired.
Nah, I'm just chilling, just relaxed.
Is it hot there?
Oh yeah, of course. It's
Gonna
like
be
over 100, over
degrees
100.
here for the
Yeah,
next week.
let's see. It's 102 right now.
Oh, I love that weather.
Oh,
Wait,
holy
it went
shit.
down a degree. Went down to 101. Hallelujah.
But you know something? Every time that I've gone there, I've
Where
always
are
been
you
like
at?
near the ocean or near the pool, so it really didn't seem that hot, you know?
Fort Lauderdale.
So,
Yeah,
so
I'm not.
what location
It's
are
a
you
little
at that's
cooler by
that
the
hot?
beach, though. Yeah, if you get
Fort
close, if you're within
Lauderdale.
3 miles of the beach, you get more of the onshore flow, and you get, you know, it's a little cooler by the beach within 3
I'm
miles.
going to Key West for the first time in a couple weeks.
Okay. So
Let's say
I'm right on the
Finberg.
Puget Sound of Washington.
Oh, I'm way out. Washington State.
So,
There we go.
yeah, Washington. I'm on the Puget Sound of Washington State. Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I'd love to see Washington. You guys have those big redwood trees.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I'm about an hour. I'm about an hour from Chantra Scratcher,
pretty
and
wild.
about maybe a half hour from Washington Scratcher, I think.
That's cool.
What? Janice
I'm
wants
way
right
over the
British
other
until
whole
it's
Yeah. So
fall.
on the 19th of next month, we're having meet and greet at the Puyallup Casino. Hopefully I'll get to go to that because it's like Chantra, PK Scratcher, you know, a bunch of Washington channels. It's gonna be really cool. I can't wait.
I've been to Washington, Jenna. I have a client in Washington, and I
Yeah,
have one in
Jenna's
Oregon.
stuffing some white stuff back. Janice wants right Punisher until his ball pops.
Meet and
Damn,
group.
Jenna. The hell? Oh my god.
I like the meet and greets. Those are always fun.
Yeah, I can't wait till it happens. Like it's the 19th of July, I believe it is.
Yeah,
And Chantra, PK slots. There's a bunch of channels going to be there for the meet and greet.
Is it in Washington?
Come on up here.
Yeah, it's at the Puyallup Casino on July 19th.
Gotcha. There's another one I think in Missouri.
Yeah, no, I know. I really wish I could go to that one, but I can't afford to go down to Missouri right now. Like, the one in Washington is right down the road from me. It's like maybe an hour from me, so I can drive there. You know, like I have a friend who is interested, and he'll drive me there. You know, tomorrow. You know, or whatever. But I wish I could go to the one in Missouri.
Sorry, what state you're located in, Zoe?
I'm in Washington State. I'm by Seattle, but closer to Tacoma. I'm maybe an hour from Chantra and maybe a half hour from Washington Scratcher.
From Washington.
Brother-in-law was in the list.
Yeah, I know this guy.
I'm by Tacoma, Seattle, all that area.
No, Central.
I'm not near many scratchers because there's not many really in New England.
New England,
Right.
Isn't it like on the eastern north coast, or? Oh.
New England is like Maine and areas like that.
Yeah, close to like New York City, like up this corner over there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Granite State is up here.
Yeah, something like that,
Scooter's
yeah.
up here. NES is up here.
Right. Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you close to the coast though, Becca?
Yes, I'm right on the coast.
Oh, I love the coast.
Yeah, New England is where, like that area, New England and Maine is where they get all the good lobsters and stuff from.
Yeah, so I do my
Yeah, but
own
not-
logging, my own clamming, lobster.
Lobster.
Damn.
Right on.
I tried to enunciate the ah.
A lobster.
But the prices probably kind of moderate, I think.
They do, but if we drive, probably 10 to 15 minutes to another section where the lobster boats come in, it's probably maybe about $7.99 a pound, $6.99 a pound. And I stuff them, so I buy like the really big ones, so I can
Right.
stuff them. Yes, lobster,
Right.
chowder.
I gotta
See,
admit, I never ever actually had lobster.
Oh, it's so
Hey,
good.
Joe.
Maine
Joe.
lobster, it's just so
Joe,
sweet.
wait.
Really?
Hey, Joe,
Oh, it's
how are you?
amazing. Oh my God. I love seafood.
Yes, with
What's up, Joey?
lobster with butter.
Hi,
It's
how
good.
are you, Dominic?
Oh, fuck yeah. You gotta have lots
Good, how are
of
you?
melted butter. It's Old Bay seasoning.
Yes, or you have it the
Yes,
other
Are you
way.
kidding? Old Bay runs in my veins. Fuck yeah.
I do like Old Bay.
I'm from California, from originally from like the Santa Barbara area, and my Native American tribe that I am is all on the coast. So fuck yeah, lobster and butter and all that shit.
Mix it with some Old Bay. Good stuff.
Hell yeah, Old Bay runs in my veins, dude. I have things of Old Bay in my cupboard right now. I don't even have any seafood.
You're making me some now. I'm starving.
I mean, I lived a long time on the
I
Japan
know, right?
north side of the coast, but it's nothing like Florida or California or Maine.
Hi,
Do you
Joey.
have a
It's
lot of seafood choices there?
Hi.
oh yeah, they do, but it's they don't really serve lobster since you don't really can catch lobsters in the waters of Germany like you will be able in America. But you get those little prawns, and but they roast the prices on them so much. It's like I don't know. Do you understand gram, like gram and kilogram?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like
yeah.
100 gram. It's like 100 gram, which roughly translate to I think 3
It's
ounces.
kind of like our crawfish. It's kind of like what we call crawfish. Little baby lobsters.
Yeah, they're smaller. They are a little bit smaller. I can
smaller,
show you
yeah.
a picture if you want. But
I like the bread that you
they roast
guys
the
have.
prices
Okay.
so much. It's like 3 ounces will be going for $20 to $30.
That's expensive.
Wow.
They're expensive as hell.
Hi, Anna.
You guys have
Unless you're
bread
well,
there.
that's about right. Unless you're living in a state that produces the lobster or whatever.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
about right. I mean, like $30-$40 a thing.
I mean, you shouldn't put on those prices if you're close to the coast. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're way
No,
too
you shouldn't.
pricey
It
for
is
the
insane,
spot.
but it's what people are paying. It's what people are paying. You shouldn't do that. That's wrong. You know what I mean? Like she was saying, she could get it for like real cheap or whatever, and then it
but
costs twice as much to get it in any place. Yeah.
But that's the thing, Zoe. People are actually not the people are actually they don't want to pay those prices anymore. They make minus. They make red.
Right,
they make
don't,
red
but
numbers in the bill.
that's what. Right, but that's what it is. You know, I mean, you don't want to pay that price, but it's what people pay what the average going price is. You know, no matter how ridiculous it is or not, there's always a price for everything.
Don't come
Everything
anymore.
has a price.
But they don't come anymore. They just don't visit anymore.
And you're in Germany, correct?
Yep. Correct, ma'am.
Steve.
Okay.
You guys have amazing rolls, Dominic.
Sorry, I'm in. Please come again, Becca.
Is it? You guys have amazing bread rolls. I think it's called brat or brachen.
Brötchen, yeah.
Oh,
Russian, yeah.
That's right.
rolls. Damn.
So good.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God, we love Russian.
only if you don't get them in the discounter, though. So
Okay.
it's always the same
Right.
thing. Like if you want to have good bread in any kind, way, shape, or form, you gotta be ready and
Right.
willingly to pay a little of a price for it. So
Well,
if you
I
just
think
go to the discounter,
Or get
if you
up at
just go
4
to the
o'clock in the
discounter,
morning.
our bread wouldn't be any better than the US.
okay.
That's
That's
just
good
it. I mean,
Right.
challenges. I know
But
the
you have to be
unless you
willing
go
to
to a
get up at 4
bakery.
o'clock in the morning and be there when they bake it, or you know,
What's
pay
a
the right price
German
for it.
kebab?
I mean,
Have it delivered special.
Oh yeah, Becca, you gotta read Bradley Stereo's message in the chat. You need to try German kebab.
Chocolate and
Or you could try an UK one. I don't know. I don't know the UK
What kind of meat is
one,
it,
but they
though?
might be similar. Huh?
What kind of meat is it?
I can show you. Give me a second. Oops. Why do I close my window?
The
Hold
UK
on.
has a shop called German Doner Kebab.
I think it's like beef or you know, chicken or
beef.
Beef? Did you say beaver?
you can make kebabs out of everything.
Beaver. No, no, Zoe. It's since it's an orientalic food, this food comes from like Turkey, and those guys don't eat beaver.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
I can assure you that, but they eat like
They don't eat
beef. They eat beef. They eat chicken. They
That's what I said.
eat.
I said beef or chicken.
Oh, I thought you
Sorry.
said
Yeah.
beaver. I was like, you guys eat beef?
No, I said beef. I said beef. I said cow, beef, beef.
The wrong way. This could really go the wrong way. Right
Sorry, I didn't mean to say beaver.
That's it.
You're
Oh my God, that is
Quebec
It's like a
fucking in Canada. They eat beaver.
It's like a sandwich.
No, I'm
But-
talking about
but that
beef,
is
like
what-
cow. Yeah. Yeah.
That looks really good. Damn.
Oh hell yeah! Holy
It really
cow!
is.
Like, that just made me
It
hungrier than I am
it
now.
really is. There's a diner shop that actually says those exact things, and lady, let me tell you, they are so unimaginably good. Like you got this bread.
I bet though. I'm fucked.
I don't know how many. I don't know how many countries those things are actually available. But I can let me show you this. I can show you a couple of more pictures over there. Like there's this form where you have them. Let me put down this little headphones. There's this shape where you actually have them in this little triangle shape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
what it.
Dom, that sandwich looks good, but you look better.
Yeah, but you cannot eat me. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, why not? Why can't I? Can I lick you from head to toe?
Oh,
Zoe,
Lord.
I'm in Germany.
Lord have mercy.
I don't care. I'd come to Germany for you, Dominic. Fucking hell yeah, I would. I'd fly all the way to Germany for you. Hell yeah.
You're killing
You're
me,
hot
Zoe.
as fuck.
You're killing me, Zoe.
Sorry.
I wouldn't exactly say hot as fuck.
I'm serious.
I mean,
though.
at least I'm not.
I
At
can't
least,
help but speak my mind, though.
at least I'm not down bad ugly. Let's say. But I'm not hot.
You're
as fuck.
gorgeous, Dominic. You're freaking sexy as hell. Holy cow. You are sexy as all get out.
Thanks for the
And I
compliment.
think almost every woman in the chat would agree with me.
Emma, you're trying to rizzing me up.
I'm pleading the fifth on everything. Absolutely everything.
Hey, I'm just saying, you know.
I'm not getting myself in trouble, right?
I'm
That
just
must have
saying.
been the most genius comment I've heard so far.
pleading the fifth.
I don't know.
I mean,
Don't say
maybe
anything
I've had a
without your
little one too
lawyer.
many blunts or a little bit more extra beer than I should, but hey,
I want that sandwich is what I
you're all
want.
that, Dominic. Oh yeah.
Well, there should be. I think there should be at
Hey, the
least
sandwich was
some
good, but
shops in
Dominic was
America.
better.
Just real quick, sorry, but there should be at least a couple of shops in America that are selling those. I don't understand that you literally don't have those.
Oh no!
Like, it's a Turkish
even
food.
the
I mean,
shops that
you have
pretend like
Turkish
they're Chippendales
immigrants.
don't sell something sexy like that. Yeah, no. Ain't no shops in America selling something as sexy as you are, Dominic.
Are you talking about a
The
sexy
Chippendales
sandwich or a
gay.
sexy Dominic?
Y'all making me. Y'all are way too.
Oh, I'm talking about
At
Dominic.
least it's
Shit.
not me.
Who cares about the
It's
sandwich? I
green
done
over
forgot about the
here.
sandwich by now.
I'm completely green over here, so I'm not red in my face. It's I think we
Hey,
should be red.
Dominic, at least it's you,
I'm
not
looking
me.
for one of
It's
those
Harry.
sandwiches in my own state right now. Damn.
No, but those
Like I said,
sandwiches
ain't no
actually
shops
they
in
are
America selling
great.
something as sexy as Dominic is. Holy cow.
The
Woo!
reason why I love those sandwiches so much is it's the perfect lunch menu when you're on work. Like, you have this bread, like a pie. You have meat, you have vegetables, you have some sort of yogurt sauce, which provides as well for protein and calories. And you can go, and you don't even have a food coma
That's
or
even
any
better.
kind of dinner coma. Like, you don't get you don't get tired after. That's what's important to me, because every
Hey,
time I'm eating on work,
I'd make you tired after I was done with you when I spread that sandwich all over you.
you
Sorry.
Zoe,
I'm horrible.
goddamn, yeah.
I speak. I'm sorry. I speak my mind, and when I'm drinking beer, I speak a little bit more of my mind.
Well, I can tell.
Dominic doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah, literally.
You look so
I'm so
I would do unspeakable things with Dominic right now.
No, the thing is, I'm literally so introvert. Usually, I'm literally so introvert. And people tell me, "Oh, Dominic, you're hot."
Me too.
Holy shit! Goddamn. Whoa. Okay.
Well, you know,
No.
if one person says it, you can ignore it. If two people say it, you might be able to ignore it. But if more than 3 people say it, then you're hot as fuck, dude. Okay, and I know every chick in the fucking chat is saying you're hot as fuck, Dominic. Okay,
Yeah,
because
please don't
that
be.
accent and
Don't
everything,
put a
hell
picture
yeah.
of me.
I go to Germany just to fucking meet you. Trust me.
I'm coming
Yeah,
for the
well, that
sandwich,
will be
but
expensive.
Dominic, I'll make
It's
you lunch.
I'm always up for a
Doorbell
lunch,
is gonna ring for
but
you. Oh.
I'm still kind of confused that you don't get those sandwiches. They are so good.
They might be called something different here, though. It might be the same but different.
Yeah, here's the thing. Just real quick,
sandwiches
sorry.
may be good.
Go ahead, Dominic.
Those sandwiches, the one I just showed to you, those are from Turkey, but there are there's a Persia version from it, it's from Saudi Arabia, I think, and it's called shawarma.
Shawarma. We have shawarma here.
Yeah,
Shawarma?
that's and you can roughly that's what it is. You can roughly compare it to that. Like, that's a Persian version from.
Okay.
Yes, right.
Well, I don't care. I don't care if you can compare the sandwiches or the shawarma or anything else. I would like you on a couple of slices of bread. Thank you very much. Forget the meat and the sandwiches and the shawarma. I take some Dominic.
She won't stop killing me right now. She won't stop killing me.
Hey, Sunshine, is it New England? Yes. Yes, Bradley. New England. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the lights dimmed. I think there's soft music, Janice. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Wasn't it
I'm
like
just
even
gonna sit
close
here
to?
nicely and drink my coffee.
Isn't it even like close to Quahog, the fictional city of Family Guy?
Yes, that's right where I'm from. Correct.
So you know
Yeah,
Lois and Peter.
Quahog Clams. That's
do.
where it was named after.
Oh,
When that's unclear when.
Peter, oh Peter. Say, oh Peter.
Oh, Peter.
I think you actually could do it. Like Becca, you actually could do the Lois voice. I think you have this kind of pitch. Can you try it? Do you want to try
She can
it?
do it well. She can do the Lois voice well.
To say though.
Oh,
Peter, get back down here.
What was it?
Oh, Peter.
Yeah, it's like just any kind of random sentence, like Peter, come back down here.
Oh, Peter, come back down here.
Oh, Peter.
Now you gotta do it more angry,
Yeah, she
like.
sounds just like it.
Oh, Peter, come back down here.
I think you don't. You most likely don't ever have any kind of trouble with your boyfriend, since you don't. Are you? Can you really yell it like, Peter, come back down here?
Peter, come back down here.
Jesus. It's okay. I'll let it
No,
slide.
I said Peter, not Becca.
Becca.
Shit. Alright. You
got a lot of German restaurants.
Bradley, that is wicked funny. That's so funny.
Yo, Jenna, you gotta try out one of them. If you got a lot of German restaurants in Nashville, I don't know what kind of food they exactly. Sorry, I got a little hiccup. What kind of food they're exactly serving? But if it's real German, authentic food, it will be good. Becca Pekka. Yeah, Jenna just got your Becca. Jenna just got your Becca Pekka.
I'll block you from my lives this summer when I'm up to no good.
Oh.
Dominic,
Oh, she's lovely, Miss
what
Sunshine.
the
Keep being
German
you.
doner kebab
That's all I
does
can do, Bradley. This is me.
in Southend. Or,
I am
no,
who I am. And I can't say
wherever.
my R's.
They have them.
Joey, can you come again, please?
They have this in like the kebab shops. It's called German doner kebab, and they
Really?
do like that. Yeah.
It's actually called like German kebab shop.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, because I mean, Germany is the first place where this kind of street food actually became popular. So they might kind of adapt to that, Lauren.
Oh,
Can't block your spooning, buddy.
They're good.
Be
They're
careful,
so
Jenna.
good. Yeah, Jenna's messing with you big time.
What's that?
I have a whole summer of shenanigans planned. You be careful, Jenna.
Yes, in the UK,
Like last year when I fell in the bushes at the casino
near London.
and lost a shoe. I think that was the night I lost a shoe.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
Yeah. Up to no good.
I had these the other day. They were really
Yeah.
good. And when I can
Well,
find
now I'm
them.
hungry.
Spring rolls with kebab meat in the stuff.
Where is Cardiff, Bradley? Sorry if I
Cardiff.
said that really messed up. I don't
I'm
need one of those.
on the
there,
opposite
Jenna.
side of Cardiff, but I have been to Cardiff twice.
Cardiff is in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's
Is that near like?
it's
Is
a nice
that near
place. I
Wales?
like the castle down there.
Um,
That I want to.
Cardiff is Cardiff is on like the west south side of the UK. It's
It's
close to
opposite
Wales.
us. It's in Wales.
Yeah, close to Wales. Oh, Wales is at least right next to it.
It's a long
By
train
now,
drive from where I am, literally the other side of the UK.
Yo, Joey, Joey, can you pronounce those wage names like this one national park close to Cardiff, Banau Brishnioik National Park? Do you know what park that is?
Can I what? Wait.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it. Like the Welsh got a weird language. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I do go to Cardiff.
I was trying to learn Welsh for a while. So,
I'm from Cardiff, brought it from a Valentine. So we go there when they do
for your
home shows.
Valentine.
Yeah, Bullet for My Valentine is one of my favorite bands, and I did get to see them. This
Bullet for My Valentine. Sorry, I misunderstood. I just heard For My Valentine. Bullet for you mean the band Bullet for My Valentine, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
I know those guys.
Oh my gosh, Bradley, that's funny. How are you feeling, Joe?
Worn out, exhausted, and run down completely. But Becca, thank you for what you said on Facebook.
Of course,
I really appreciated that.
Absolutely. One step and one day or 1 minute at a time. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dick Ramdas. And those names are so
Poison
amazing.
Ivy by Faster Pussycat.
It's a great song.
I don't know it. I'll listen to it later though, Janice.
Oh yeah.
Gotta see a man about a stripper. We're
I
all
think
sending you
there's
a
a
virtual
video
hug,
from
Joe.
download this
Aw.
year on my Facebook. There is Becca if you have some free time.
Gotcha. We're all sending you a virtual hug right now.
Aw.
Thank you.
We're all hugging you in spirit, my friends.
Faster Pussycat. What kind of music you're listening to, Janice?
It's like hard rock.
Is it like screamy music?
What's that?
Is it like that screamy music?
Yeah, she means metal.
Metal's best.
Oh yeah, that
Not
scares
metal.
me.
Hard rock. It's like 80s hard rock.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I come from that. I come from that Slipknot Korn era, like new metal, the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, Slipknot's the best, man. I love Corey Taylor.
There ain't many people liking it, but it was just a vibe and the music of our time. I don't know why I can stick to it so much.
Corey Taylor's the greatest thing to music since sliced bread, man. Fucking Corey Taylor's awesome.
My mom
Slipknot rocks.
and managed to insult him at the same time.
Yeah, somebody's got to come up here and take my place. We got to go out to Walmart to the store.
Going to Walmart?
There's TA. I'm gonna take him to Walmart and go to Publix myself. I guess we don't really want to shop too much because they might cut the power tomorrow.
Can you get me some pretzels?
Yeah. Some boiled peanuts, a
pretzels
little
with
back up bowl. Back up
Yeah, I could use some beef jerky if you don't mind.
Yeah, he's gonna go. I'm gonna drop him at the big store. It's Walmart. We call that because it's a big neighborhood market store, and then I'm gonna go to Publix. Huh?
Don't get the boiled peanuts. I had them.
All right. Well, now he changed his mind. We're both going to go to Puberty Licks. We used to call Publix that Puberty Licks.
Lick them.
One of those.
That was a name that we used to call Publix back in the day. Puberty Licks in the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell named it that. Probably me, but I don't remember why.
Regina, you're
Who's going to
amazing.
be the
Well, thank you.
next victim up here in the chat? You
Why
coming
does
back
somebody-
up? Let's see, Yolandi, you coming up, Yolandi? Okay, Craig coming back up. We got the Beanie Weenie coming back up.
Actually, I don't know
Jenna-
if Yolandi can come up for a while because she's got
Yeah.
a charge phone to do a
Hey, who's coming
live
up when I
stream
drop
with
off
me
here?
quickly.
I have
Jenna,
to
that's
hold
a
on
nice
for a little bit
choice.
myself. But
All
I'll be
right,
back.
yeah.
Just
Yolandi's doing the tickets.
Back up, Bo.
I'll be back. Hope to
Je-
save my seat.
Look at that, I know, and have Becca Bo's jumping off too.
all
Save
right.
me a seat. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll come back too. I just got to go get this done. Oh, and we're gonna
Okay,
also. I got to
hang
go
up.
to Publix also. I forgot to cash that ticket.
Yeah,
I
there
don't
you,
like my cable
Yeah, I'm
really
gonna
good.
cash the ticket.
that'll be nice. You'll be having some.
Yeah, go get some money. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get a few tickets. But remember, I also want to go to the post office and get those dollar tickets. Remember, I wanted to do
Yep.
the low boys. I wanted to buy all the dollar tickets they have. All this it's gonna cost $60. I'll get 2 of every dollar ticket they have, and just do a nice little low boy session.
There you go.
Yeah, you guys are gonna see tickets you've never seen before, or tickets you haven't seen in a long time.
Come here, Millie.
So, yeah, I might just do that. I don't know. I got to see how I feel.
Thank you.
The tickets, like, do I feel lucky? Do I not feel lucky? Stuff like that.
Yolandi just said she's going to do me. I'm scared.
Coming
I
up.
don't know what that means.
Yolandi coming up because I'm gonna jump off. See,
I
Becca
think
already
so,
took jump
actually,
off,
yeah.
so you're gonna have 2 spots up here.
Yep.
2 free spots, y'all. That's 2 free
Trying
spots.
to get one up to come here, one to come right now before I jump off.
Come here, baby.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This guy got a new video.
And
I
this
gotta
is
check it out real quick.
Still getting dressed anyway.
Millie.
Let's see.
So, Joe, how have you been feeling?
Alright.
Just worn out and super tired.
Workout.
Oh,
Walk out. I can walk out to the car like this. I guess. No.
on.
We got the tickets.
Hello, hello.
It makes me uncomfortable hanging on for this little
Amazing.
paper ticket that's worth freaking voucher.
Hello.
$500 freaking dollars.
Beware.
This
There you go.
little flimsy piece of paper, freaking worth $500.
So flimsy paper, $500.
I'm walking outside right now.
So you're walking outside right now?
Yeah,
I'm on my tablet at the moment, Joe. My phone is still on charge.
Oh, cool.
it was pretty
I'll
much
be ready when
overcast
you
all
are.
day,
Oh,
but now the sun came back, guys. And boy, yeah, he came back with a vengeance.
Oh, yeah.
I would have left an hour ago. It was pretty much overcast all day.
I'll be back in a minute. I just need to go.
Like I said, this is definitely the last time I'm going out in this goddamn
Okay,
heat.
Joe.
If I didn't have to cash
Bye,
that ticket,
Joe.
we wouldn't go out in this shit. I ain't going back out in this crap. At least it's windy too.
No way.
I say we got up to 25 degrees C today. It was quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, people, I just see 9 to 10 guys hanging out in the chat. If you don't mind, just hit the like button.
Open up all the doors, man, to get that damn heat out of here, guys. See? Open up the whole back.
Those paves, what is going on?
Good.
I did exactly that to my car when I went out shopping this afternoon.
All right, I'm gonna say bye to
Are
you
you
guys.
actually walking?
All right, Teddy, we'll see you later.
Okay, that took less time than I thought. I made 2 drinks at the same time. I did. I was supposed to be
Multitasking.
doing the drinks as one had the hot chocolate from hot chocolate in. Well, they both have got hot chocolate in. One's got the hotel coffee, and the other's got the Nescoffee
Right.
one in.
I know which one's going to be better.
The Nescafe.
Yeah, of course, the hot
I
chocolate.
drank it without even
I mean, we all
testing.
know. We all know it's a hot chocolate that's going to be better.
Oh,
They're both hot chocolate.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's
He's
both
mixed
got hot
coffee and
in.
hot chocolate.
Yeah.
oh yeah. I only drink it black,
I used to do that.
black as the night. Huh?
Mix hot chocolate. with coffee. It's good.
No for blue.
So Yolandi, what are you doing today?
Not a lot now. It's what 8:45 at night. I've been out shopping earlier today, and Joey and I are going to go live a little bit later
Oh, that's awesome.
because I've got some
So
scratch
you,
cards. So Joey's going to go live, and I'm going to scratch some scratch cards on his live.
Yeah.
so you're doing a panel together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And sort of talking about my weekend and other random bits that we can think of.
Yeah, because Joey went to a festival on the weekend.
Yes, you did.
that's very cool.
Do you know, it's really weird sitting here on panel and being stared at by my own cat.
And she can stand that you actually spend time with anybody else than just your cat.
Oh,
That's
he's in the other room with my husband.
oh,
Picture.
The cat's
foreign
in the
cat's
other room
eyes
with my
just
husband.
a foreign cat eyes. That's just frowned upon. If you spend time with anybody else than with just your cat.
I know.
At least our.
I'm never popular because I've got a bird as well.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool!
And
What kind of bird?
the cat and the bird can't stay in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the bedroom with the bird, and my husband's in the lounge room with the cat at the moment. I've got a green cheek conure. It's a type of parrot.
Oh, cool! Oh, yeah, they are so sweet.
Well, hopefully he'll stay quiet because he's giving me the evil eye right now.
Kind of having a
The evil eye usually means that he's going to start squawking at me.
Ah.
I just wanted to share the link for you guys' later life. Can I use your account as well, Yolandi? Because I don't find Joe's. I would like to post a link to one of you guys' channel, either Joey or you, because
fine.
you're going live later on. So I don't find Joey's link, so I will just use your account.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Gotcha.
Although if Joey posts
There we-
something in the chat, then you'll have a link to his channel too.
Well, he's just putting up there his own page. God help us, what any kind of that. Oh yeah, hold on, I got it.
I have, Jenna. I've got the page open so I can see.
Pass T. There it goes.
Lay down, baby.
Strawberry.
So okay, have you been shopping for? Just groceries or any kind of thing special? Lovely.
Just a quick
So you're
trip
my-
to the local supermarket for, you know, stuff for dinners.
Mhm.
And I was very pleased because I discovered that they now sell Tim Tams too. So there's 2 shops in
Mm.
town that sell Tim Tams.
Those look
Yeah,
so good.
they really are.
Yeah,
They're worth getting.
I'm down 90. Getting close to hitting the 100 mark.
Okay.
Cookie.
Yeah, I got some. I know Janice knows them. Some Cordon Bleu. Do you know Cordon Bleu? Like those like those schnitzel, like the meat pieces that are filled with ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, chicken cordon bleu.
Yeah, I got myself a couple of those earlier this day. I just don't know yet what I want to have alongside with it, like baguettes or just fries. Let's see what I get.
Yeah, you see, I'm a typical English person. I'd say mashed potato and gravy.
Mm.
Mashed potato. I mean, mashed potatoes actually fit to a lot of things. I give you that. And in this case,
Yeah, but I'm one of those sad English people that like to put mashed potato between 2 bits of bread and eat it as a sandwich.
With gravy or without?
Either.
I'm guilty of that too.
We've lost
mashed
Janice.
potato
Where's she gone?
And sausage put into the whole thing. Tastes good as a sandwich.
But then I like doing a good toad in the hole, and then putting mash in it, and then putting gravy on top. So
yeah,
that sounds good.
There's another thing.
Toad in the hole is really nice. It's sausages with what they call Yorkshire, which is a bit like you make it similar to a pancake mix. It's eggs, flour, and milk.
Yeah.
And you cook the sausages into the Yorkshire, and it fluffs up, and then yeah, that's really nice with mash and gravy and peas.
Sounds good.
You also have Yorkshires in one place. I've seen it with custard.
Yeah, it's nice cold with jam.
Ooh,
If you've never had it, Yorkshire, make a tray of Yorkshire and then have some of it cold with jam. Nice.
Ooh, sounds good.
Why do I always end up talking about food?
We always talk about food.
Yeah. Mind you, all I've eaten today is peanut butter wrap.
Yeah, well, that's my fault because I gave you peanut butter.
Can't blame you. It was perfect. It's definitely needed.
I had a chicken and bacon sandwich.
That's
with stuffing.
Yeah.
Better.
I didn't fancy anything hot because it's been so sticky here today that it's been 25 degrees, but the humidity's been like about 80%.
Wow.
So it's been really sticky, and I just didn't fancy eating anything hot. So I just had a sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The heat, I'm happy with heat. You can give me as much heat as you like, but the humidity, no.
Mm.
Hate humidity.
I'm the same way. I don't like humidity, but I love the heat.
I used to like it in Australia because it was like you could take it at least 10 degrees hotter
Mm-hmm.
than you could
Mm.
in England, because in England it gets really humid and really sticky really quick. Whereas in Australia, it's a lot drier heat, so you can just take it a lot hotter.
Right.
Mm. You know, Andy, you can always say about our meeting, as everyone's heard my side.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be able to talk about that.
Mm.
Yeah, it was good fun.
That was fun. Mm.
It was good fun, and
And
the plus side that goes beyond the fact that I met Joe, which was great fun, was the
Mm.
fact that they had a Cinnabon in the
Mhm.
shopping
yeah,
centre.
that
So
was
I got to have a
fun. I
Cinnabon.
enjoyed that milkshake.
But yeah, it was nice just to get a chance to meet and actually sit, because I know we sit like this and talk all the time, but it was nice to actually just be face to face and be able to just sit there and chat.
Yeah.
It was worth the trip.
Yeah.
We keep losing Janice. Her camera just keeps going up to the ceiling.
That's because
Mhm.
it's my hand.
Oh, you just keep relaxing your hand and it just
Yep.
keeps going up to the ceiling. Yeah.
I got my dog
Oh,
down in my legs. Be cute.
Mm.
I'm babysitting.
I'm doing that on Saturday.
Oh, you're
Mm.
babysitting the doggo on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm going over to Mum and Dad's because they're going. My mum's got a bowls competition,
Oh, that's cool.
so they're going to be out from sort of 11 in the morning through till about 6 at night. So I said I'd go over and look after the dog and cook dinner for when they get back.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I don't know what we're having yet. Maybe shepherd's pie or chili, or I don't know.
Oh,
something.
shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie. I would kill for some good shepherd's pie. I didn't have it in my head right now. Like the last time I had
either
shepherd's
do-
pie.
Yeah, I either do shepherd's
Well-
or cottage. Same thing, different meat.
Really?
Shepherd's pie is lamb. Cottage pie is beef.
Mm.
Like lamb.
Oh. Yeah, but lamb is a lover's thing. You either hate it or you love it because it got a strong taste to it.
It does. It has a very distinctive taste to it. So you either like it or you don't.
I normally only have lamb if I have kebabs.
I like a good
the original way.
yeah. I like a good minted lamb shank.
A minted lamb
A,
shank?
a, minted, a minted lamb. What?
Minted lamb shank.
Oh,
It's just the cut.
okay.
Like a lamb
It's
with
good. But it's minted. It's like kind of minted with mint, or
Usually cooked in a mint gravy.
oh, that sounds
I think
interesting.
I've had that. My mum gets loads of different things. I don't know what, but it tastes good. The gravy does when it's mint.
Yeah, they do. I nearly picked some up today actually when I was shopping because they had them on special. It was 2 minted lamb shanks already prepped and bagged so that you could heat them up in the microwave.
wow.
So
Jenna
it's
just
like,
caught me a juice lamb. I don't know what that is.
yeah, it's like I said, they're in these pre-sealed bags, and you slit the top of the bag open and just cook it in the microwave for like 10 minutes.
That sounds
So yeah, they're good. I nearly bought some today and then I decided it was too hot even to run the microwave for 10 minutes.
So you're gonna have a cold dinner.
I did have a cold dinner, yeah. Like I said, it's 9 o'clock at night here. So I had dinner like 4 hours ago. But yeah, so I went out and did the food shopping. One of my friends, her and her 3 kids, well, her husband and her 3 kids, the 3 kids and her have all been ill. I went out to dinner with her on Monday, and she's been ill since yesterday. But thankfully, it wasn't anything to do with the food. It's something that one of her sons brought in. So they weren't feeling great. So when I went shopping, I picked up some fresh fruit and some elderflower cordial and stuff like that I know that they like. So I picked some of that over and just dropped it into them as a little care package for get well soon. So I did that, and then also picked up some scratch cards to treat myself.
There you go.
So yeah. And then I got home and realised I'd forgot something, so I had to make an online order for them to deliver what I'd forgot.
What did you forget?
Loo roll.
What's that?
Toilet paper.
Oh, loo roll.
Yeah,
Toilet
loo
paper.
roll. Toilet paper. Can't be living without that.
We buy it in the biggest imaginable.
Yeah, we normally buy them in really big quantities, but I completely forgot all about it. So I just got them to deliver me a 4-roll pack, and I'll pop down tomorrow and get a decent amount. But I couldn't believe it. I got home, I unpacked everything. I went, the one thing I really needed most, and I forgot it.
That sucks.
It about sums up the kind of day I had today. My brain wasn't working properly. That was very weird, Dom. He just walked into the screen, stood there, grinned, turned around, walked out again.
Yeah, I'm just doing something in the background. I just wanted to give you a smile, as creepy as it was.
It's creepy.
No, I liked it. It was cool.
No, it
was
wasn't.
just-
It was like it just looked like I could kill people.
It's just that you'd gone off the screen, and then I glanced back, and you were just stood there
Yeah,
grinning.
I
and
was
thought,
I was just getting something from my desk, like from my desk over here. I was just getting something, and I just went out of the picture.
yeah, no, we like a smile. That's good.
Yes. Plus, you have a nice smile.
Even
True
this
story.
smile. This one? Oh yeah. But it's I think it's like nighttime over there in the UK, right? It's not like sunset anymore. It's all
the
dark.
sun's setting a little bit, yeah, at the moment.
What? Actually, I mean, you guys are just like an hour away from us. So how is that possible? I mean, yeah. I'm just seeing it.
Yeah, it's still daylight out there.
No, I'm just seeing it. It's not completely dark over here too. I was just thinking from the side where I was just thinking it's completely dark over here, but it's not completely. So yeah, figures out.
Yeah, I could have pointed here to the window just behind me, which is a lot brighter.
I actually
I
had to check because I'm in my bedroom, so I've got the curtains drawn because I live on the ground floor and I don't like having my bedroom curtains open.
Yeah, I mean, relatable.
So, but yeah, I just had
That's
to
that's
open the curtain
but
and just have a quick look.
that's the only thing. I think from my perspective, that's the only disadvantage when you're living in the like on the bottom floor, like on the
Yeah,
ground floor. You don't need elevators. You don't need to go stairs, but you gotta have some sort of privacy for your windows, like from some sort of privacy shielding.
yeah,
But aside from that, it's actually nice. In most of the cases, it's like a house with, let's say, 20 apartments. The bottom apartments always get to have a little garden,
yeah.
at
Well,
least
we've
in
got
most cases.
I live in a block of flats, and there's what goes from number
Yes,
1
flats.
to number something about 35, I think. And I'm on the ground floor, and we have a communal garden. So it's an area of garden that is for all of the flats, including the ones upstairs.
Hmm.
And the housing association that own it, they're the ones that do all the upkeep, so we don't have to do any gardening. So they do it all for us, which is good. But I must admit, I do miss living in Australia and having my own. In England, it's called a bungalow, but a ground floor, a house that's all on the ground floor. I do miss that, because living in a flat is not the same.
I mean, did you just say Australian?
Yeah,
That's kind of awesome.
yeah. I lived
I
out there.
mean, if you
What was I? I lived out there from when I was 3 to when I was 11, and then from 21 through to 25.
that's kind of awesome because you have probably way more self-control over your property. If you have a little bungalow, and if it's enough for you to stay in
It
there.
wasn't. Oh, in Australia, it wasn't a little bungalow. It was big.
Oh,
The
like a fin-
Australian houses, the majority of them are what you would call, or what England would call a bungalow. And they're big. They're like American houses. They're big. There's a lot of American houses are all on one floor as well.
Yeah, I mean, figures out because they have the space. They have literally
Yeah.
the space. They're not dense populated.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, the ones they built earlier on have the bigger land and everything else. Nowadays, in Australia, they're getting small. The blocks of land are getting smaller. And they like a lot like they're doing in England. A lot of people are selling off parts of their garden to make so other people can build on it. So yeah. Hey, Alana.
Alana.
Here I am waving away to Alana, and then realize actually no, it's the picture of the cat that she can see.
Reveal yourself. Oh, just kidding.
No, not going to happen.
No, that's alright.
Not tonight, anyway.
Getting comfortable with the camera can be sometimes like a little bit of a ache in itself. I had to get used to it too.
Yeah, I hate being on camera.
Yeah, that's why I always thought you wouldn't want to come on panel ever.
I don't mind doing panel because I can sit and talk to people, and I'm quite happy to talk to people. I'm just not happy I don't like being on camera.
Yeah.
But as long as people don't mind me putting like a little picture up and not being on the camera, I'm more than happy to sit and chat.
Yeah.
No, mind.
Besides, you get to see my beautiful cat. He's gorgeous.
He's adorable.
Even if he
Okay,
does
now
kind of have a stroppy look on his face in that picture.
Mhm.
Look,
He looks a bit stroppy.
droppy.
Yeah, a bit grumpy.
Aw.
He's not grumpy, he has that look.
Mhm.
yeah, I had to come in the bedroom and sit out in the living room for a minute.
What was that?
So we're having problems with our upstairs neighbor.
That's not what you need.
We've been dealing with this since February of this year.
Our neighbours
What?
sometimes the upstairs ones are sometimes a bit loud, but they're nice enough people, they're just loud.
No, he likes to deliberately stop across the floor. He likes to grab his furniture and deliberately slam it on the floor, and it freaks my husband's dog out to the point to where he's trying to crawl into my lap and get comfort because he is shaking so bad because of it.
Well, that's no good.
No. That's
Nope.
not.
I mean, the guy that lives above me, he's got 3 kids, and him and his partner are in a 2-bedroom flat. So there's 5 of them in a 2-bedroom flat.
Oh.
And they have an area outside their door on a balcony,
Mm-hmm.
but the balconies are made out of metal.
Ugh.
And his youngest kid, who's only a couple of years old, likes to bang on the metal. So
Yeah, and you can't
But
hear it on metal
that's
so well.
yeah, that's kids for you though. That's not malice. That's just a kid being a kid.
Yeah, of course, of course. But when it's metal, it's actually gonna be loud.
It's like them ringing a bell. It's so loud when he hits
Mm-hmm.
the metal.
It like transmit the echo right through every wall.
Yeah, it really does. It can and yeah. Sometimes he's the little kid sat out on the balcony, you know, and just I don't know what he's got in his hand, but he's hitting it against the balcony, and it's just like I'm sitting there thinking, shut up. And I know full well that his dad sat right there, and I'm just thinking, will you stop your child from doing that? But he never does.
I would do.
Are they like I don't know? Are they like good with their kids? Are they caring parents, or do they
Yeah,
not give a shit?
they're like I said, they're nice enough people.
But they're lazy parents.
But they're lazy parents. I mean, they're I can't say they're
What
bad
are they?
parents
I
because
imagine they are like 30 to 40 years old.
he is probably, I'd say, in his 40s. His
All right.
his girlfriend is probably in her late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. There you go.
But
It's like here's
but the
go ahead.
2 older kids are from his first relationship, and then the youngest one is from the current relationship.
What kind of age we talking about when we come to the kids? Are they like 3, 5, and 6-year-olds?
One's about 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
One's probably 6 or 7, and then the oldest is early teens.
Oh, yeah, those are difficult ages. But there's a thing I noticed about. I don't want to spread any kind of hate, right? I just don't want to spread any kind of hate. But I have just been raised differently when it comes to the perspective of my parents. But here's the thing about parents in millennial age. What I've noticed from my own experience is, in many cases, they just reach the tablet or the smartphone
Yeah.
when the kids get kind of rambunctious, like if they're acting up. Here's the smartphone, here's the tablet, just play some Candy Crush or whatever, or Fortnite, like whatever
Yeah.
you
Heaven
whatever you
forbid
want
you
to
do
call.
something with the kids, like read a book or something.
Yeah, because reading. I mean, I don't read books that like I don't read printed books. I read a lot of texts in the internet,
Yeah.
but I'm not in that age anymore. Like, I have some experience. I've made my mind up about things in my life. But if we're talking about a 10-year-old, and the only vent he has for aggression, for any kind of special behavior, let's just say, handing out the iPad, that's not the way, because there's some potential for addiction. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I've got a friend who she's got 3, and she homeschools them all. And I mean, they're fantastic, to be honest. But I go over there and play board games with them.
where are they living?
Oh, they live 5 minutes down the road from me.
So you can homeschool in the UK?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not a thing in Germany. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, well, her eldest was getting bullied, and the school didn't do anything about it, so she withdrew him from school and homeschooled him. And
did you consider just a school change as well, or
she did. Yeah,
did
she
you went
did.
just full homeschooling? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no, she did.
And
She did a whole load of investigating before she took him out of school, and then she ended up
but you,
homeschooling
did you
him.
actually put him physically in another school?
Yeah, she tried that as well, but it didn't help. So in the end, she ended up homeschooling him.
So he got bullied again.
And then when her daughter started school, because her daughter's a few years younger, then she decided to homeschool her as well. So she did a couple of years in school and then was homeschooled. And then she's got her youngest one is autistic and has ADHD. And the school environment, unfortunately, was really not good for him. So she homeschools him as well. So she homeschools all 3, and they're doing really well. Her 16-year-old son has already got 2 A-levels. So that's the qualification you get. You can get at 18 in England, and he's 16. He's already got 2 of them. So he's doing really well. And
what do the parents for a living?
Sorry?
What are the parents doing for a living?
They both have their own business.
Are
So
they
they're at home all
is
day.
it kind of like education business, or are they just smart people, or?
Yeah, they're smart people.
All right.
They're smart people. They run their own business. And my friend does all the research and everything so that she can teach the kids. So whatever they're learning, she's already done all this looking into it and everything, so she can help teach them to do it. And they have a curriculum which they get online. So they still follow a learning curriculum like they do in England, but they just do it from home.
So they kind of keep track with whatever will be schooled in a regular school.
Yeah, they still do all the same, like English and maths and all of that stuff. They still do all of that. They just do it from home. And do you know what? You could not meet a nicer set of kids. They've got real good values. They are they're
I
always
mean, if they got
polite,
their
they're
hands,
always respectful, you know, not like half the kids out in the street that you'll say, oh, don't do that, and they'll tell you F off or whatever. You know, her kids would never do that. They're
I
really
mean, if
nice.
they got a grip on it, if they literally got a grip on it, why not? Like if they got it going and the kids are developing well, I don't.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I mean, then again, homeschooling isn't a thing from. It's not a legal thing in Germany.
Yeah,
But
they also have especially in this area. I don't know about the rest of England, but in this area, they have groups which they run for kids that are being homeschooled. So all the kids in the area that are being homeschooled can get together to get that social interaction that they're missing from not being at school. So they're still getting all of that as well, which is really good. And like I said, I go over there and I take board games because I play a lot of board games. I've got about 300 of them.
300.
Yeah, about that. And
Yeah.
I play them a lot, and so I take ones over that are what I consider educational. So ones that are doing stuff on language or stuff that's making you think about mathematics or I think of all different weird things, like you're thinking strategy or you're thinking all of that. So I take stuff over for
Kind
them and
of
we sit and play
learning by
board games.
playing, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's actually perfect approach. When it comes to kids, that's actually a perfect approach. Learning by
that's why I go over and do it, because it's it's something other than the standard what they consider boring learning. It's learning by doing.
Yeah, I struggled with it. I struggled with it a lot at my schooling time. Like when I was back in the school, I struggled with this boring kind of learning a lot. I like to call it bulimia learning. Like you eat all the shit in 2 or 3 weeks up, and you kind of puke it out in just one test.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's effective, if you ask me, by any means. I don't think it's effective.
I started working shorter hours when I was unwell. So I started going over to her house about once a month, and we would have a board game day. And the kids loved it because they figured they didn't feel like they were learning, but they're still doing educational stuff. So it was good for them.
Yeah.
It also got me out of the house. And I actually run a board gaming group once a month.
Oh, that's cool.
I have we have a local pub which we hire a room out of once a month, and it's open to anybody. And it's board gaming and we board game from 12 till 6. So there's 6 hours of board gaming. We've got that coming up this Sunday, and we run that once a month as well, my husband and I. So and the kids come to that as well. They're like, "Can we come?" It's like, "Yeah, of course you can." And I just say to them, "You're going to have to tell me what board games you want me to bring, and I'll bring something you enjoy playing, rather than something that's just educational."
Do you have any kind of like summer camps or something where kids could learn something new?
Yeah, there's quite often stuff going on around. And where I live, there's quite a few places that run stuff specifically over the summer for kids. So they'll have like art classes and stuff where they go out to the lake and are looking at insects and bugs and things like that. And
yeah, because that's what's so cool. That's absolutely missing in Germany. Like we barely we have a couple of this kind of programs, but get kids in touch with nature is always a good thing to do, as well as get them in touch with music, like getting kids in touch with instruments.
Around here. Several country parks around here that run summer programs around you know, wildlife and nature and all of that sort of stuff. It's quite cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, because you gotta make them consider anything else besides the smartphone. Like, here's the thing. I mean, I've discovered music for myself not too long ago, and I don't want to say I've learned a whole lot about it, but what I've learned, it's the perfect thing for a human being that can barely spend any kind of attention. Like
Yeah.
I have ADHD, so that goes for me. But most kids these days don't have that long of an attention span. So
Yeah.
getting them in touch with something like music has so much therapeutic effect. Like it really can help them to develop.
Yeah. Well,
Is
like
what
I
I'm
say,
saying.
my friend who homeschools, her youngest is 10. He
Mhm.
has autism and ADHD.
Yeah.
So his attention span is quite limited. But
Yeah, I can imagine.
and
Yeah,
he
I have
has
it
so
myself.
much energy as well. From the time he opens his eyes in the morning until the time that he literally goes unconscious at night, he is full on all day long. There's no break. He just doesn't stop.
Yeah, so he might as well have ADHD with hyperactivism. Like he's
Yeah,
hyperactive.
he is. Yeah,
That might be a thing. Yeah, I can imagine. Like from what you're telling me right now.
yeah. And he got for his birthday, because he had his birthday the last month, and they bought him a
Mhm.
trampoline, and he is loving his trampoline so much.
That's a smart move, actually. That's a smart move.
And it just so happens that I had a trampoline when I was a kid,
Mhm.
and I learned how to do like all the different tricks and things on it. So I've told him when I go over next, which is tomorrow, I'm going to show him some of the tricks, because he doesn't believe I can do them, because I'm nearly 50 and heavily overweight, and he doesn't believe that I can do it. So I've said to him, I promise
Don't
you I can
judge a
do them.
book by its cover.
So tomorrow I'm getting on that trampoline and I'm showing him those tricks. And then I'm going to teach him a few of them that he doesn't know.
No, trampolines are perfect. Like any kind of activity that kind of demands your whole body, like let's say trampoline jumping or swimming.
Yeah.
That's just the perfect event if you like. It's just a perfect thing if you have hyperactive kids.
Yeah, well, the thing is, quite often
They
she'll
can go nuts on it.
he'll go out on that trampoline and he'll be out there for hours. And she has to go out there and physically make him get off the trampoline and sit down for 5 minutes to cool down, because he's overheating himself. And then she has to make him have a drink, because he's been out there for 2 hours bouncing without, stopping. So she does have to sort of control that a bit, but he loves the trampoline. He really does. So yeah,
Of course.
that's worked out really well for him.
I mean, there's a lot of, but there's a lot of energy, but there's some kind of balance you gotta hold to it. So kids like it. I mean, at least in my age, when I was like around that age, I had a lot of energy as well. So my parents kind of managed to lower it. My energy put out, they were able to kind of lower it over time. So I didn't need to spend as much time on the trampoline over the time anymore.
Yeah,
Like
that's what they're working on with him at the moment. Now that he's got to sort of 10,
all right.
they're trying to slow him down a little bit. But yeah, I mean, he is just full on. He's got so much energy, it's untrue.
Yeah,
Um,
they're two like dynamite chargers.
Oh, he is, absolutely. And they do, I mean, they do all sorts of physical things with him to try and tire him out. I mean, he's got a trampoline, they do paddle boarding, they go for walks around
Put
the
him into
country
martial
parks and
arts.
out in the
Put him into
woods.
martial arts.
Yeah, that's
Yolandi,
the
let me tell you this one thing. Martial arts, they will pull the literal shit out of this little kid. Like, it's demanding. I did it myself,
yeah, me too.
and
I did
I
judo.
literally puked. Huh?
I did judo.
Yeah, it's and you know how it goes. Like, they pull the literal shit out of you. So that might be something, and it's handy on 2 levels. On one point, he won't, most likely he won't be having any issues with aggression or aggression issues in general. And on the other hand, he can defend himself, but he knows how to put his energy
Yeah.
in
I mean,
what kind of ways he
the
put it in.
only thing with him having autism as well is that
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot that.
because of his age at the moment, he's not quite there with what's safe and what's not safe. So martial arts might be a couple of years off yet.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I understand.
But I think he will get there. Totally honest, because I mean he's great with I mean he's so smart, honestly.
If he's smart, maybe he might be like if you just say he's good with numbers. Did I get
Yeah,
that right?
he's brilliant with numbers, you know, and everything like that. But he's at the moment it's just the safety awareness of things around him and stuff like that.
I think
he's the
okay.
kind of kid that will forget what he's doing and step out in front of a car. You know, he's that kind of kid.
That's
He
good.
just because he's so easily distracted and
I
all his focus goes
understand.
into one thing.
That sounds so relatable. That sounds actually so relatable to me. So here's the deal about this little guy. If I may ask again, because I already forgot about it, he's like 10 years old, or what was it?
Yeah, he's 10.
All right. So here's the thing. In his first, let's say, because ADHD, myself, as having ADHD myself, I can tell you there's some delay in development, in mental development. So you gotta set ready that this little fella will be this kind of hyperactivity, this kind of hyper energetic phase will be going away in like when he reaches probably like 16 to 20 years.
Yeah.
Somewhat when he's somewhat around 16 to 20 years old, this kind of hyperactivity will kind of fade away, and that's an important phase in his life. Like, you gotta make him aware that there are things he can really stick with. Like, if he's good with numbers, maybe that's something he wants to do. If he kind of sticks with his hyperactivity, maybe something in martial arts will be the best thing. The point I want to bring across is you gotta point him into one direction.
Yeah, you
that
got
he
to
can
find
go
something
with.
find something that works for him. Mm.
Yes, actually, because
Yeah.
if
his older two siblings do archery.
Archery.
But
Oh wow, cool.
But obviously,
That's a nice hobby.
That's how I met them, because I was teaching well, first of all, the oldest two, I was in the same beginners class in archery as they were.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I met their mum and everything else. But he's not ready for archery yet because his attention span, and his
I know. He's still in his hyperactive. He's still in the hyperactive phase.
He doesn't always
You gotta
realize
give
when
it
things are
time.
dangerous. So he just needs that little bit longer. He really wants to do archery. He's really excited about doing archery and he wants to do it, but he's not quite there yet.
No, that's absolutely correct. That his parents are not going to let him do it right yet,
Yeah. But the thing is,
because
I'm actually an archery instructor now.
yes, you can do
So
it to him. Like but
when he is
I'm an
ready, I
HHV
will
patient,
teach him. But he's not
and I
ready
can
yet.
tell you, in his age, he won't be thinking about the consequences of his actings.
No,
Especially
he
when it
totally
comes to
doesn't.
something that can actually do harm to people, like archery. If you have this strong bow, I mean, he certainly will have the strength to draw a bow, but
He definitely, yeah, he does.
he won't be able to calculate what happens when he puts it when he points it into the wrong direction.
Yeah,
That's what.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, he understands how dangerous an arrow is. He's seen his siblings shoot since he was young. And he understands that the arrows can do a lot of damage, but he doesn't equate that with, if I'm not paying attention and I point this in the wrong direction, he doesn't register how dangerous that is, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, you can. Here's the thing. I mean, he can be so well prepared right now, but there's always, like, I used to shoot actual guns, even here in Germany. Yeah, we can shoot guns in Germany as well. That's a thing over here too. But you gotta have a mental test and all this kind of stuff. And what they told us is your attention goes always with wherever the weapon points.
Absolutely.
If you have a bow drawn, it has to point in the lane, not at anybody else.
And you have to be
Yes.
looking where it's pointing to.
That's what I'm saying. And even though, from what I'm hearing, this little fella is absolutely talented.
He is.
But
He really is.
it's a job of his parents. It's the absolutely ultimate job of his parents, and the ultimate accomplishment to point his interests in the right direction. Because if not, and here's the thing, in my case, my parents didn't. And things in my life didn't necessarily went well. So they literally want to avoid that. So they gotta, if this little guy is that talented on so many levels, it might be absolutely easy to point his interest in the right direction. That's what I'm saying.
Well, they are very good at doing that.
Yeah, I
he
can,
seems to,
from what I'm hearing.
yeah, they're being quite good at focusing him. It's just he's not quite ready for he hasn't quite got the attention span for things yet. Give it another year or two, and
at least for the dangerous things. Yeah.
Because I've seen the difference in him since I've met him, because he was only 4 when I met him.
Mm-hmm.
So I've seen how much he's grown up in that last 6 years.
Remember, guys. Remember back to times when you were like 4 or 10 years old. I remember my first bicycle ride.
But yeah, I mean, he does things like he does paddle boarding and he does trampolining. He's good with his maths. He makes things.
So I mean, it's going at least in a good direction.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
There's just one thing that's important. His parents should keep track on what his interests are going, in what kind of direction his interests are going.
Yeah.
Does he like? Is he going to like sportive activity more? Is he more like the smart guy that want to handle numbers and maybe some physician stuff? I don't know. Is he going to, you gotta just keep track on it.
It's going to be interesting to see what he becomes more interested in within the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
that's the most important thing they should keep track on.
And I don't have kids of my own, so for me it's really
I don't
nice to
either.
have an input. but it's really good for me to have an input into his education. And his mum really likes me to be in, you know, to come and teach him games and things like that. And for me, it's just a nice thing to be able to do.
That does sound a nice thing to do.
Yeah. Plus, I love her kids. I love spending time with her kids.
Oh, that's a good thing.
They are such a pleasure to be around.
Mm-hmm.
All three.
Yeah, and the stage of being a kid is so important to any kind of further development of you, of being an actual functioning human being later on.
Yeah. And
Like
like you say,
the childhood can do a lot.
Even her youngest, who's obviously got some learning difficulties and all of that sort of stuff, he is still such a nice kid to be around.
Yeah.
Which is just amazing, to be honest. You know, his parents have done a really good job with all of their kids. Basically, they're respectful and they're well behaved, and they're, you know, and they will talk to you on an adult level.
That's actually what fascinates me a little bit. Like they manage it so well. Like the kids are well behaved. They have their graduation. There's there's no detail missing.
No, and I actually
agree.
play with their oldest son. I play computer games with him now.
Oh, cool! Which kind of, if I may ask, what kind of computer games, if I may ask?
At the moment, we're playing 7 Days to Die.
7 Days to Die. I gotta look it up. Hold on.
It's a zombie horde game, but you can also build your bases and things like that. And we've been playing that with him, and he's been really enjoying that.
Is it like an ego shooter, or?
It's a third-person shooter, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They've
looks good.
Just released version 2. It's a lot of fun. But we've introduced him to that, and what I like is that he can communicate with you on an adult level. He can joke around with you and have a laugh, but at the same time, he's still polite and respectful.
That's good.
At 10 years old, that's actually
that's the oldest one. The oldest one is 16.
Oh, okay. Which one are we talking about? Sorry.
The oldest one, 16-year-old.
Oh, 16-year-old. Yeah, but still, like, I mean, if I remember how childish I was at 16 years old.
Yeah, he's totally not. And like I said, the oldest two have both asked, because my board game group is running this Sunday, and they've both asked if they can come.
Oh.
So I'm picking both of them up on the way through to take them with me.
Sounds about right.
Checked with their mum first, and so I'm going to pick them up and take them away for the day, and then drop them back when we're done.
That's nice of you.
Well, it means that what she can do is then she can take the 10-year-old out for the day. So I take the oldest two and I keep them occupied, and we play some more advanced games, and she'll take her youngest out and do something with just him, so he gets some one-on-one time with his mum.
That's good.
So it works for both of us, because I get to spend time with her older kids. I like her older kids as well. I like all three of her kids. Simple as that. And she's the lady I went out to dinner with on Monday.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I said she's a good friend of mine.
That's cool.
And we ate so much, Janice, you would not believe.
What did you have?
We started off with poppadoms and chutneys, and then we had starters, then we had mains, and then we had Irish coffees.
Ooh.
Well, I had the Irish coffee without the alcohol because I was driving. But yeah, so we had a lot to eat. We were there a good long time. What were we there? 2.5 hours we were there.
Wow.
And yeah, we
I
sat there
love
and we
good
had
made. I love good made chutneys with some blue cheese and some bread.
yeah, we had a an onion chutney that had a red sauce. Then they did the mango chutney, the Reitner, and the hot pickle one as well. So yeah, no, they were all really good.
I have
We went to an
two
we went to
kinds
an
of
Indian
chutney right
restaurant.
Huh?
We went to an Indian restaurant.
To an Indian. Oh yeah, they are good with spices. Like the Indian restaurants, they literally master its spices and seasoning.
Yeah, and this particular restaurant I've been going to for probably 20 years.
Wow.
They're still there, so you know they're good.
They have to be.
Because
Yeah.
in England, if it's an Indian restaurant and it's still there after 20 years, it's a good one. Otherwise, they close.
In any kind of, like, if it's a Chinese, if it's a German, American, UK, whatever kind of restaurant, if you can hold up for longer than 20 years, you must be good, because it's absolutely hard to remain that long in the restaurant business.
Yeah, these guys are fantastic. Honestly, their food is amazing.
Mm.
And she'd never been there before, and they're only sort of a quarter of an hour from our house.
Oh, that's nice.
And she'd never been, so it was like, now she's been.
Right. Something for her to get out by herself.
Yeah, I did the same a couple of months ago. Took her to an all-you-can-eat Chinese restaurant that she hadn't been to before, and she really enjoyed that one too.
Chinese.
Janice, do you know what kind of restaurant I just have in my head right now?
Indian or Chinese? McDonald's.
Oh, yo, I literally, you've seen that video, Janice?
Yes.
Yeah, we
And
all know who we blame for that one.
Teddy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I figure, Yolandi, you've seen it as well.
I haven't actually.
Okay, yeah, just don't watch it. So here's the deal. I've shown it to a friend of mine earlier this day, and I will never forget his face he made. Like, he literally was almost to puke. Yeah, that's serious stuff. And the other thing is, Teddy just sent me another pic on Facebook Messenger like 10 or 15, 20 minutes ago. This guy's so funny.
Which one was it?
I will have to show you. Give me a second. It's just a picture, though. Hold on.
Yeah, tomorrow when I go over, I'm taking all my face paints with me, and I've got mortician's wax as well. So I'm going to show the kids how to make fake cuts.
Oh, cool. That's neat.
Yeah, it was something I learned from one of my friends who did a theatrical makeup course.
Oh, cool.
And she taught me how to make it look like there was a big cut down my arm. So I'm going to teach the kids to do that tomorrow, just for something fun to do.
Can you see it?
Huh?
Meals on Wheels for Seniors. I can't tell what else it says, but I can read the writing.
Yeah, it's just Meals for Seniors, and it's like an elderly woman bent over on the table.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I see the picture now.
Sort of dark. It's some sort of dark humor. And I sent him a proper answer as well, but I won't show it right now. Hold on. What kind of answer did I send him to? Oh yeah, that's what I sent it to him. Yeah.
Millie, 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 Millie.
Joey will be glad to know that my phone's charged now
Oh, that's good.
when he gets back, because we were waiting for my phone to charge so that we can
Is
do these scratch cards.
is Joey still briefing? Like, is he still there?
No, he's gone. I think he's gone to get a drink.
Oh,
Well, he wants to go get a drink. Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a cash word one, and I've got bingo, and then a different sort of bingo one, a grid of fortune, and something called a money multiplier. And that's the one that the lady in the shop told me she's been getting a lot of people bringing prizes back for. So I picked up a couple of those.
Oh, that's good. Nice. Very nice.
I need to get back into stretching tickets again.
What's that, Alana?
I need to get back into stretching tickets again.
Yeah.
Now that I know how to post videos on YouTube.
Now that you know how to post videos.
Yeah, now that I know how to post videos, I can do a video of me stretching tickets, or just have the ticket stretched and just reveal the price on it and everything when I'm done.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I know how to join a live stream. So I figure if I know how to join a live stream, I can join Joey's live stream, and I can scratch the tickets.
Yeah, I got to think about going live one of these decades.
Well, the thing is, I said I was getting the tickets to scratch anyway. I thought,
right?
You know, I said to him, you know, if you want, I don't mind doing them on screen. I said, but I'm going to scratch them anyway. So choice is yours.
Yeah, I think I need to get some tickets one of these days and probably do a couple videos or try to go live. Actually, I think when I go live, I'm going to have a TV or a phone holder thing in the digger.
Yeah, you see, I haven't got a phone holder, but I do have a box.
Ah.
So
Yeah,
I plan to sit it on a box and hope that works.
It's charging.
You rolling with me?
y'all fun people. I will be hopping off. I will be taking a walk and get into bed.
Okay.
And think about you and all the things you just say to me. Just kidding. No, hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And we'll be catching up with each other on the next panel.
Okay.
Checking out. Bye
Take
bye.
care, Dom. Bye.
All right.
Going.
There you go.
You just took blinker. If the light blinks, you just took the blinker.
Hold it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the panel because I'm tired. I'm gonna be tired. Be falling asleep here in a little bit. Take a nap.
Oh, I don't blame you. But yeah, Joey and I are gonna do this scratching one in a minute because my phone's at 100% now, Joey.
That's cool. I should be about able to do it in about 10, 15 minutes. I just need to get a little bit more food.
Yeah, no worries. I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yo, Joe, bro, what do you know? I need you to look.
Thank you for coming in, hanging out with me. I appreciate it.
1990 GMC
It's always fun.
Well, I'm always happy to come and hang out, Janice.
with
Thank
an
you.
automatic transvestite.
Okay, have a good one.
That
Take
Bye, guys.
care. Bye.
is one of the holds all the fluid that makes your engine cool.